Someone just told me a secret. A secret. A secret.
Hey, folks, and welcome to After the Night. I'm your host. What you up to, you queefs? Welcome to After the Night. My name is Tommy. I'm so happy to be here. Happy, spooky Halloween. Ooh. Studios in Brooklyn. Is anyone else scared like I am? Podcast spaces. Wow, I am so happy to be here tonight on another special Halloween edition of We Might Be Drunk, aka After Tonight. You know, I am here. If you don't know what I am, you gotta figure it out for yourself. But I am playing Mark Normand in the latest episode of We Might Be Drunk as Ernie. So I'm not wearing this, don't worry. And who would Ernie be? Who would Ernie be without his trusty companion, Mark Wellborn? Hey, Mark.
Hey, Tom. I got my Muppets mixed up. Whoops.
Oh, wait, you're not seeing you. Wait. I messed this up. Take a look at Mark.
Oh.
Mark, welcome to the show.
Hey, how are you?
I'm sorry. That was a little confusion from us, right? I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the natural thing would be Bert, but, we never do what's expected of us, do we? We always go left when they want us to go right. Right, Mark?
Yeah. Keep them guessing. That's a good punchline, Zig when they zag.
And you are who exactly?
I'm Dan Morrill, dressed as Fozzie Bear.
Fozzie Bear, yeah. Well, I think it's going to be a great night tonight on After Tonight. We got the whole setup here. We're in the We Might Be Drunk studios. And I got to say, if you couldn't be Bert, Fozzie Bear is the next best thing. He is. Give us a little Sam/Fozzie right now.
Oh, well, that's tough because, okay.
You got it.
I got a peeve this week, Mark.
Go ahead, Queef.
You know what I don't like? My peeve is I don't like when people take get their Halloween costume right off the shelf. I like a little elbow grease.
Yes, a little bit of effort these days. What happened to kids these days? They don't even dress up. They go as Muhammad to Saudi Arabia and they think it's all cool. Meanwhile, I'm here buying Ernie from Spirit Halloween. Guys, it's first time doing the joke, guys. It's okay. I'm page the stage. I'm working on it. Well, thank you so much. We're going to have such a fun Halloween.
I forgot something.
Yeah, Mark.
Waka waka. That's what yeah.
Yes.
I've been practicing that. Thank you.
We were all waiting for that. I don't know what Ernie says, but I know what Sam Morril says. It's going to be a fun night. I was only hoping, I was trying to get my GF, my fiance, I was trying to get her to play Sally Hughes. She wasn't in for it. I said, you're going to be Sally Hughes. You're going to be laughing behind the scenes, but we're going to have to create our own Sally Hughes in a composite character somehow. I hope you enjoy the studio. I'll just explain what's going on. We have, of course, our new YouTube plaque. We hit over 1,000 subs thanks to you folks. And so we have our YouTube plaque. We have our We Might Be After sign. We have our AI sort of gimmicky, I don't even know, print. And then, of course, we have the wall. When We Might Be Drunk, they have the wall of deceased legends in comedy. We have the wall of canceled comedians in comedy. So see if you can name them all. I'm going to let you guys have fun with that. We have our little, and of course, a spooky spider web. And anyway, the rest you'll have to figure out for yourself. And of course, I love New York. So this is such a great place to be. I've never been in the city before. I really can't believe it. The sights, the smells, just the odor in the air. And that was just from the Flagrant Studios, of course. The rest has been just a great time. I've loved this space. I've loved New York City. I've loved every borough has been better than the last. Every borough is better than the last in New York City. So I'm so excited to be here tonight. And we got a big night. No one spoiled that baseball game for me, okay? I got to watch that later. So I don't even know what's going on. But good luck to my Dodgers. We got to get into it right away. I want to thank everyone here for getting us to 1,000 subs. It really was a pleasant surprise to hit 1,000 subs. And I got to thank all of you and Ben Avery and everybody else for that, Jeff Dye. And really the question is, forget the celebration, forget the subs. We have more important things. We have actually a crusade, which is we are protesting the show We Might Be Drunk every single week that they don't drink by having Mark consume an extra beverage every week. Last week, what were we delayed it, but you were at 5 drinks, right, Mark? And you did a couple shots on top.
Yes. So I ended up doing 6, but here's the thing, the thing is they recorded that last episode, well, maybe a month and a half ago. So any change we're going to do with the protest, it wasn't going to happen right away. So we need to kind of prolong it here and keep it going.
Right. Because they did we'll show the latest episode where they went as Bert and Ernie. And you're saying, Tom, how did you know that they were going to be Bert and Ernie on the newest episode of We Might Be Drunk? I'll tell you how. They've been recording Shopify ads as Bert and Ernie for the last 2 months. They pre-recorded. They must have shot the Halloween episode in mid-August. And then, so I knew they were going to be, because all the Shopify ads are Bert and Ernie. So I knew that. But they actually did drink on the latest episode, Mark. They did what was kind of a weird, funky syringe.
Yeah.
So the question is, and I know you have something to reveal. The question is, Mark, will you be continuing this tonight? It would be week 6.
It's a Halloween spectacular. Why not have a little fun? And
yes, sir.
So I got some Bodega Cat.
Yeah. That's Mark and Sam's signature drink.
And I thought, you know what?
Go buy it.
Let's take it up a notch. Let's consume it as impractically as possible with the
Impractical Joker style. He's going to be drinking that thing out of a syringe tonight. Bodega Cat out of a syringe. Now, that is one of the tortures that the devil puts you through in hell, but Mark will be doing it voluntarily tonight. I cannot wait to see what happens. I'm beginning to think that Mark just likes to drink, and it has nothing to do with We Might Be Drunk at all. But I'm so happy, Mark. This is going to be great. I'll watch you prepare. Oh, sorry, computer. I'll watch you prepare that as we go. So you're going to fill up those syringes. I think that's what's funny. Mark filling up as Fozzie Bear. This is a fresh bottle, I could tell.
Yep.
Don't tell anybody else. How much was that bottle?
Oh, it was like close to $40, but I paid with debit, so it was like $38.
In New York, that's like paying for one beer, you queef. Just drink it. Don't complain. And here he goes with the syringe. Oh, I wish we could see this all. Wait a sec. Here he goes. He is filling up his syringe with whiskey. It's rye whiskey, too, which is an even fouler tasting whiskey. Did you get some in there, Mark?
Yeah, there's still like half a shot in the glass, but
don't show that to RFK Jr.
So
looks like my last urine sample. Hey now, comedy.
So I gotta take it out of the syringe, and then I gotta chase with the little left.
Yeah, you gotta. So the syringe goes directly in the mouth, right? Or does it go in the veins?
No. I think I'm gonna do it via oral.
Oral. All right, let's see this oral move. Here he goes.
All right.
I should do a drum roll. Wait, drum roll.
Oh, God, my nose.
Oh. Fozzie. Drum roll, if you please. Are you ready, Mark?
Yeah.
Take Grandpa's medicine. There you go. Wow. Oh, God, that's disgusting. Nice work, Mark.
Only
goes down
5
smooth,
more.
huh?
Yeah.
Goes down smooth.
Oh, God.
That's a great endorsement for their drink. Everybody go there now.
Oh, that's horrible.
And you're chasing it. What is that, beer, Mark? What are you chasing that with?
No, this is a Canada Dry.
Oh, good. Smart move. Well, anyway, we got a lot to talk about tonight, and we're, a lot of the gimmicks tonight, but we also have a lot of fun. I have not been. I don't want to get spoiled by the MLB game, but I'm so excited about the NBA this season because, first of all, my Sixers are unstoppable, undefeated. But more importantly than that, the league is in tatters. The whole legitimacy of the league because of this scandal. How are they? How are they just? They're acting like there's nothing wrong. They're playing every game like guys aren't, missing 3-pointers. Also, get shot in the head by the mob. That's what's going on in the league right now. But they're going to pretend it's all kosher. Have you been paying attention to this story, Mark?
Yeah, Chauncey Billups, he got in trouble for a big poker night. We could have been the schmucks paying for the poker.
Yeah, actually,
we got out of it.
Chauncey Billups, the head coach of the Portland Trailblazers and former legend, Detroit Pistons legend, had X-ray specs on, or helped people put X-ray specs on, allowing him to see other people's cards like a movie. And I think that's why we lost at that Austin Social Club when we went to play poker, if I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, I agree.
I think the curry that the Indian guy's eating was see-through. I think that was actually an X-ray vision. Gave that man X-ray vision. Well, I don't know what happened, but anyway, how could you trust the league right now? I mean, Adam Silver saying it's okay, but LeBron's getting implicated. Chauncey Billups showed up in a Clutch Athletics t-shirt saying, "Hey, LeBron. Hey, Rich Paul. I'm going to start talking." I can't wait to find out what happens next. The only other thing I did this week, I'll tell you this. I tried to play another video game. My life is about trying to play video games, not successfully, because this week I said, I'm going to play with my pal Hypno. I hope you guys know Hypno. We do hope to have Hypno in this studio in Brooklyn very, very soon in the next couple weeks. Hopefully that government stays shut down and he still doesn't have a job. The way that Mark has to drink with that nose is just fascinating to me. I do it every time.
Can I explain this costume a little bit? So,
okay.
This was kind of last minute, and Fozzie has a pink nose, and as you could tell, this is a red nose. That was all they had at Halloween Spirit Halloween, and so I tried to do my own pink nose, and I kept bleaching this thing. So this thing has been soaked in bleach, and I don't think this should be on my nose. And I definitely don't want to get it in any kind of drink.
Inhaling straight bleach. I love that.
Yeah, so we'll see how this turns out.
It's worth it. Give me a little. You know what I was realizing? Here's a good Sam Morril line for you to try out because you got a good Sam Morril. Be confident with it, Mark, because here's what he does.
Okay.
How about you? He'll talk about a movie, a rec, and we're gonna do a lot of recs tonight and a lot of peeves tonight. Don't you worry. But he always talks about a rec or a diner he went to, or a bar. And at the end of it, he'll go, "You know what? I saw one battle after another this weekend. Not bad, not bad." He always hits you with the not bad. Like we're supposed to be. He thinks it's not bad. It must be aces. Mark, give us a little. I'll help you out as Mark Norman. Give us a little not bad. I'll go, hey man. You see Bill Maher last weekend? See the episode?
Yeah, he had Louis on, right? Not
Yeah,
bad.
Give it to me one more time.
Oh, okay. He had Louis on, right? Not bad. Oh shit!
You know what that shit mean, right?
Not bad. He drops a not bad like nobody's business. It's the smuggest not bad. Smuggest guy I've seen since Mike from season 9 of Love Is Blind, Mark. I hope you're watching Love Is Blind season 9, Mark, because you applied to be in the next season. I mean, are you paying attention to your competition?
I watched the whole recap of it. I don't have Netflix, so I've been watching the whole recap of somebody putting it on YouTube. And not a great season from what the fans think. And
first of all, I have not finished the season. No spoilers. Everybody just got engaged, so they're gonna go to Mexico now, and I'm sure hijinks will ensue. But some of those people, there's one guy in that episode. I'm behind because the show's already over, but I have not read anything about it. I don't know anything about Love Is Blind season 9. That sounds kind of rhymes. Season 9 is fine. 7th heaven, 9 heaven. So season 9, right? There's one character, maybe we'll find a clip of this guy, who is a dead-on just doppelganger, almost an evil doppelganger. He might be more evil than this man. An evil doppelganger of Tony Hinchcliffe, the Nick. Do you guys know Nick from season 9 of Love is Blind? If this guy isn't like, there's not something disturbed about this guy. I mean, first of all, he's a luxury watch dealer. So you already are, you already should be walking away from him with your hands up like this. You'd be going, no, man, I'm good. I'm good. No. 30K, I don't have it on me. You should be walking away from this guy. Guys that will sell you a luxury watch will do anything. So, but he has this voice that's very similar to Tony Hinchcliffe. And he does say fucking all the time. So he goes, I forget who he gets with. What's the girl that he gets engaged to? I don't remember. But he goes, Casey, I bet you're so fucking beautiful. It just is. I'm not making it up. He'll go, I just fucking love you so much. And then he even says one time his mom his mom came up to him and she said, honey, if you're gay, it's okay. I don't mind. He goes, Mom, you fucking bitch, get off the stage. He does that. And then he goes, so he literally says this. It was like out of like Best in Show on Cinema or something. He goes, so then I had to try hard to get women to come over so I could smooch them in front of her. I mean, this guy's whacked out of his gourd. Nick from season 9. He's a Tony Hinchcliffe, so I would watch it just for that. So yeah, I forgot what got us on that. But you look great, Mark. I think it was all about your costume.
Thank you.
Looks great.
Thank you. Thank you.
Video games. I tried to play Battlefield 6. Maybe it was 7. That's not a meme. I just really don't know which one it was. I was going to play with my friend Hypno. And first of all, I found out that every new game is $70. My whole life, $60. And he never had any fun. Now it's $70 to have less fun because the games are getting worse. So I go, oh, you know what? I'll play for a couple hours. Maybe I'll return it. Maybe I won't. It's a Friday night. Let me game. I go to the Steam page to download the game. I hit buy game. It goes, alert, alert. You have not given this game access to your root drive. I go, what? Root drive? Yeah, you need TPM access. The game needs to read your entire browser history, your downloads, your syskit, your temp file holder. I mean, it really gets sickening. Just so that you don't insta headshot people and then other people. I was disgusted. So then I tried to go to I'm not even going to get into it. But it is what they're doing to video games. It's like pulling teeth trying to play a video game on the PC. I'm done with it. I'm only going to emulate Pokemon games on 6 times speed. That's all I do now. 6x, I finish the game in 30 minutes. I have no fun. I log off. I go to bed mad. That's my life with video games now. So I've been trying to get into them and trying to have something to talk about. I mean, like, I'll play Battlefield. I hear they have skins like Fortnite and Battlefield. I mean, everything is just trying to suck the money out of 12-year-olds, especially Twitch. Wait till we get to Twitch later, Mark. This Twitch, I am so thankful. I started this show on Twitch. I tried to see what Twitch was like. I didn't know any different. I am so glad that website is failing. I am so glad it is like the whole point of the website is to get your 10-year-old to get her mom's credit card, gifted subs, and the cycle goes on until you die. The kid's going to be 80 getting alerts that he just gave 50 gifted subs to Jason the Ween. I mean, I'm sick. So we're going to talk about the death of Twitch tonight. It really is a sick website. And I'm so glad it's failing. YouTube is not the best. YouTube is so much better than Twitch. And I'm trying to get partnered, everybody. Please play along. No, but it's really bad. It's really, really bad. So we got to get into all that tonight, Mark. All of that.
Can't wait.
But how about this? We hit 1,000 subs last show on last Wednesday, and I was really grateful. And some people were saying, hey, what did you guys do when you hit 1,000 subs? What was the celebration? What went on? And I'll just play what we actually did on the show because just our reaction to hitting 1,000 subs, Mark. I think it was pretty cool to hit 1,000. And we had an exciting exciting reaction. So let's take a watch. I'm just going to put this up on the screen and we'll watch, just in case people missed it, our reaction to hitting 1,000 subs on YouTube. I was really, really cool. Wow, I think we actually might hit 1,000 subscribers tonight. Thank you to everybody who's already subscribed. And thanks to you guys for the support, even though I really don't know many of you. In fact, I don't think I know any of you. Love that hat, bro. You know, for a small show like this, I always had this idea of a milestone. Guys, seriously, there's a shared wall, so if we could keep it down, there's Famous Amos in the kitchen. If you don't. You know, for a small show, guys, I love this song too more than anybody, but really, you know, for a small show, oh, we did it, 1,000. Hey, Shirley Temple's on me, everybody. Seriously, keep it down. You, out. Wow, there we go, our 1,000 sub celebration, man. I love those guys. They're all in my wedding party now. I love every one of them. I mean, they are good guys. They are good guys. So we hit 1,000. The chat was going nuts. You should have seen the chat. Oh, the chat loves us, man. And we love you right back. So anyway, it was cool to hit 1,000. Honestly, I've been a long time coming. I celebrated with my pals, my bros, my FaZe clan. And we're really doing well here. We did it, chat. And by the way, those subs, that's a clip of someone from Twitch celebrating subs. In fact, that's Jason the Ween, who I got to talk about later. But Jason the Ween, Mark, does that sound like a snotty 15-year-old with bleached blonde hair? Jason the Ween?
Possibly.
Well, it is. That's exactly right. No, he's some weirdo kid. We're going to get into him. But they actually do that. They do that like, oh, we hit and that was for 100K subs, which those are paid subs, Mark. So those are people giving $5 per sub. Meaning they're celebrating taking money from their audience, from the, aforementioned 12-year-olds. That's Twitch for you. And then they go, oh, man, we did it by extracting money from poor. We did it. I love it. So we'll get into all of that later. And QT Cinderella and Ms. Kiff and Ludwig and Hasan. It's really going to make you boomers puke. You old people in here. And I see my demographic breakdown. 40% of you people are in assisted living. 40%. But I love it. Thank you guys so much. Mark, are you okay? You look stunned from that bodega cat.
It's not the bodega cat. I think it's this. I'm having like a chemical reaction with my nose and the bleach.
Well, you can take off the nose. The nose is not necessary. It was a funny start.
But it's supposed to be pink, Tom. I was trying so hard to bleach it to get it to pink, and it just wouldn't go pink.
Well, why don't you pour some bleach on it now and put it back on? I think that's the solution. Maybe it'll die over the show.
Oh, wait.
Jeff died.
Is the red coming off on my nose now?
Oh, God. I mean, this really... someone get the number for poison control. Someone get those numbers.
Well...
Speaking, Jeff Dye dropped a gem on me today in the Instagram stories, man. He dropped an absolute gem. You know, our former guest to the show, Jeff Dye, now refuses to come on, et cetera, et cetera. You've heard it all before. But Mark, I sent this to you. I said, what is he even talking about with this argument? This was in his Instagram stories today. I don't know if he posted this on the main page. Mark, explain this one.
It's Jeff very Dye simple. I'll read
you want to read it? You read it.
Oh, you can read it if you'd like.
You don't get to love South Park or Family Guy, but then crash out about my stand-up comedy. I guess just pretend a cartoon dog said all this.
I'm going to go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
What does that mean?
So it's very simple. He's comparing his edgy humor to the same humor of Family Guy and South Park. And he's saying that the people that are crashing out about his comedy, which there's so many people crashing out about Jeff Dye's comedy, those same people are likely fans of South Park or Family Guy. So therefore, just pretend that Jeff Dye is a cartoon animal, and then you should have no problem because it's coming from a cartoon and not Jeff Dye.
Wow, somebody even says Mark speaks in Dianese. Mark speaks in Dianese, and that was a great explanation. I had no idea.
Thank you.
I wanted to send him. I said, hey Jeff, you don't get to love Gutfeld and going Gutfeld and then crash out over After Tonight. We're basically the same. I got the Gutfeld book right there. We're basically the same. So how could you crash out over us, yet love Gutfeld and Kat Timpf? Doesn't add up. And Mark, I've always said, you're the Kat Timpf to my Gutfeld.
Oh, thank you, Tom.
You're so welcome.
I always thought I was the Tyrus type, but I guess not.
Tyrus. That just the name makes me laugh. I love Gutfeld. It makes it a funny show on air. Tyrus the Great.
That's his name, right?
It is his name. That's what's funny.
Okay.
Tyrus the Magnificent. We did get one quick response, though, from, we've heard from Jeff Dye's manager before on this show. That's Chet Baker on Instagram. But we finally, I guess Jeff Dye got a word of some of the stuff we've been saying. The Magic Jeff Dye ball, of course, which was a big hit. So he's heard about some of the stuff, and I hate to do this, but the agent sent me a message. Do you mind if we watch it here? Or listen to it here?
You have to.
Well, yeah, he's just defending his friends. So he's defending his client.
Okay.
So let's take a look.
He was never the fucking villain. You just blamed him because it was easier. It was easy for you to twist the story rather than face your fucking guilt.
Yeah.
Instead of admitting you were wrong, you made him the problem. You called him difficult. You called him dramatic. You called him toxic. Anything to justify your actions. The truth is, he was never perfect, no. But he didn't deserve the way you fucking treated him. He gave.
Oh, you're right. You're right, Jeff Dye. I'm sorry. You got me.
I thought we treated him well.
I thought we treated him well, but the agent, that's called a crash out, by the way, agent. That's a crash out, Jeff Dye. Not people saying, I prefer Family Guy to you, or whatever the hell they're saying. I don't even know what they're saying. And Family Guy, that's like referencing the Cleveland show at this point. That's not like a controversial show that anyone cares about.
I really want to know where he got that idea from. Like,
I know who told him. I don't know. I love that Jeff Dye loves The Simpsons, but the Family Guy stuff. I mean, it's season 28 of Family Guy. It seems like it's written by ChatGPT. They don't do anything offensive. The show happens. Peter does something to Meg. Lois falls over Chris. The baby shoots the dog, and the episode's over. I mean, they don't do anything. Sometimes Seth MacFarlane sings a show tune. That's it. The show's been like that for 20 years now. So anyway, I just think it's funny. I mean, it's like saying, hey, you might like home movies on Adult Swim, so why are you crashing out at me? I mean, these shows are not relevant anymore. Shout out home movies. H. John Benjamin. Well, that's my Jeff Dye stuff. He's out of here. He's done. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I got so much to do tonight, man. I'm so excited, and it's going to be a real thrill for us tonight on the set of We Might Be Drunk. Well, it is Halloween, Mark, and we love doing comedy stuff. We love showing comedy stuff, Mark. Should we start off with Joke World? Because,
yes.
Because Joke World has, again, deprived us of a weekly podcast recap. He did not release one this week. I literally stared at a wall for the last 3 days. I was like, what? What did Michael Ridley do this week? I had no idea. I was so stunned. Yeah. I couldn't even think. But he did drop an awesome compilation. I love when he drops compilation of other people. And this is one of comedians telling ghost stories. Stories where ghosts attacked them.
Spooky.
I have a peeve. You want to hear a peeve?
Yeah.
I hate when you're fleeing the evil cabin that your friend rented for the week, and the trees in the woods have sex with you. I hate that. Who can name them? I've had sex with a tree in the woods. Not bad.
Not bad. I did a show in Montreal, and I was out in the trees, and I had to get the trees off of me. They were swarming me. That's how many trees were coming up to me.
Because they were sappy for you. Hey, now. Evil Dead.
Oh, God.
Oh,
I need
boy.
another bodega cat.
Take another syringe. Take another. This is one of the funniest things I've ever seen, and they do this on We Might Be Drunk. We're gonna watch it. As
Like,
what?
Should I get this on camera?
Yeah, I'm trying to put it more on cam.
Yeah.
'Cause I need to see his second shooter. This is gonna get you wasted, bro.
No, these are just shots, and these are the same as drinks. I would say, you know.
Yeah,
These were beers.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
Just doing whatever. I'm just saying. I'm just agreeing with him. I don't know what he's up to. Waka Waka. Yeah, don't match Mark tonight. Now, I don't want people matching Mark unless you have a syringe very similar. You're not really sure. This is like, did you go to medical school?
Biology class. Mr. Long's biology
Hey
class.
now, hey yo.
You know what that shit mean, right?
That was his name. You gotta flick the.
Ugh. Nice. Yeah, there we go, brother. Oh, look at that. The face of a man who loves Bodega Cat.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, Mark's already in on it. Mark's already killing it. Let's watch Joke World do ghost stories. He posts a lot of ghost stories, and these are some of the scariest stories I've ever heard, I got to be honest. And you'll see exactly why. And the audience, please enjoy this one.
This video contains a few of the spookiest, funniest, and most unbelievable ghost stories told by comedians on podcasts, starting off with the Are You Garbage Fellas taking a trip to the way back with Ryan Sickler.
Nope. Guys, no, that's not the scary part. That's not the scary part. No. No, there's more. Forget it. Forget it. It's quite spooky tonight, isn't it? It's scary.
H. Foley in that pink shirt is scary enough.
That was frightening. That was like doing the steak style setup. 3 guys to a love seat. I mean, that was scary.
Yeah.
Well, we have to wait on Joke World. I'm like, what podcast do I watch? I don't know what to do. I'm all messed up over it, man. But luckily, we have some of our favorites out there. I don't even know. Because I don't want to get too serious too quick, because I do gots to show a little bit of Zohran on Flagrant. Again, Flagrant also, by the way, has not released an episode today. They always release on Wednesdays. No episode. What's going on? What's happening? Backlash? Question mark? Mark?
Maybe.
They're trying to get Andrew Cuomo to come on the show. Mario Cuomo, Andrew Cuomo, Pete Cuomo. But it's crazy who these people are having on. And maybe I do want to do Zohran. I love New York. But no. I'm so conflicted. Mark, would you rather hear about drunk guys, Zohran, or cookies? You tell me.
Ooh. Probably drunk guys.
Well, let's hit it, bro. We might be drunk.
Oh, those drunk guys.
Yes, sir. The makers of Bodega Cat Whiskey, the liquor salesmen themselves, have come out with a Halloween episode that this whole thing was inspired by. This was a great one. They actually drank a little bit. They had a few drinks. I was shocked by that. And who was it, Mark? It was Sal Vulcano from Impractical Jokers and
Gary Veeder.
Gary Veeder, a.k.a. the Gimp for Sam Morril when he goes on the road. He plays, quote unquote, a Gimp character who I guess sexually satisfies Sam Morril on the side, and that's their big gag when they go on morning TV shows, local TV. They go, hey now, what if we were completely naked on live TV, rubbing leather against each other? Genius comedy. I mean, I've been laughing. But they did this whole episode. I've never heard Gary Veeder speak before. So I was quite interested in this, Mark. And it turns out no one there wants Gary Veeder to speak. I mean, this poor guy. This poor cat.
It was
Nothing to
Yeah.
say, Mark. Yeah,
Well, no, he does have stuff to say, and they don't want to listen. That's
That's
the
it.
other thing.
they didn't want to listen to this poor guy, but we're going to see what we're going to see what this this get up that Mark and I are in is based on, and we're going to get a little into this because there's New York talk, there's movie, and we're going to be dropping Regz all night. Seven Samurai, not bad, not bad, classic. Okay, I thought Mark, we'll give you another rec. Come on, we need Regz.
Yo, you know what I saw on TV the other day? It's been a while. It's been a minute since I saw it, but The Departed, not bad.
Not bad. Oh, departed. More like defarted. Hey, I'm never gonna. I haven't thought about that. What if I had a fake fart because they always fart in the show, and I even hate the word. I said I'm not sinking that low tonight. It might be Halloween, but I'm no clown. Okay, let's go. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Let's watch the beginning of this. This is why I dressed up as Ernie. Yeah, Ernie. And
Yeah.
that's why. And this is why Mark dressed up as Fozzie. Now I do have the mask if you'd like to see it. Mark Norman's looks like a nice, soft, felt, crappy polyester mask. My mask, hard plastic, and they actually put it's kind of like a guardian cap on the inside, so you don't get concussions if you lightly brush anything. It's hard plastic. It's awful, and I'm not wearing this, but you get the picture. Okay, let's watch the beginning. We might be drunk. Hey!
Hey, folks, here we are. We might be drunk. Happy Halloween!
It's a big one, folks.
Oh, yeah.
Take these off because this is a lot.
Gang.
Did somebody say big?
Okay, so they stuck to the theme 8 seconds, 4 seconds before giving up completely. I love these guys. 4 seconds with the mask on, and there's Sal. And Sal kept that bird thing on the whole time. That was really clutch of him. There's the syringes at the bottom. You can see Mark's syringes. Very true to life.
Big.
Yeah.
All right.
The bird.
Hell yeah.
Gary Veter and Sal Vulcano joining us.
Feels good.
And we
Good.
we have some pre-made Manhattans here in syringes by Matt Peters for Halloween.
Bloody Manhattan.
You even got a mug of them, Mark. You're a legend, dude.
Yeah. It's a special occasion. Halloween.
Looks like the methadone clinic in that mug. Hey now.
I like it. I wasn't going to drink, but I will.
Yeah.
So do we just take it like this? Like,
Are you going in immediately?
Yeah.
Hey yo. So
Yeah, I know. You can hear it like splashing around
you
on
can
the
hear
bottom
You
of
can hear
his
the
jaw.
squirt. You can hear that squirt. So, Mark, this is really good. Where's the New York talk? Where's the good stuff? Where do we really need to
Oh.
go here? You
The-
watched this closely, which I'm happy about.
I watched it once, and then I picked up on something my first time watching it through, and I was like, I gotta watch it back and pay attention to the whole theme of this show is let's belittle Gary Veter as much as we can through this
Yes.
whole thing. And when I was just watching casually, I picked up on the first one around 33:30.
Okay. And I know even are you going to do the one or you have the one at the very end when he's even doing his dates? They're belittling. him.
Yes,
Horrible.
I have that one.
You know, this is a guy who's an opener his career. He's trying to open. He's trying to make it.
Now, time out.
Comedy.
This
yes.
is the good. This is the good stuff. They're talking about TV, movies. We love that.
Regz.
Not bad.
Bad grandpa? Not bad. Okay.
Sharon Stone in the 90s. She was one funny gal.
Bad Santa? Overrated.
Sidney Crawford at an hour.
Cindy Crawford, I almost died laughing at it.
Hourglass.
Yeah, I met her.
You know what was
You
the
see her
funniest
daughter?
comic
Daughter
was?
Oh my God. Wait, whoa.
Yeah.
Now you got to be really clued in like us. You got to be poor Gary Veter on the left. They go, Sidney Crawford? You go, yeah, I met her actually. Anyway.
90s. She was one funny
They
gal.
let it. They like.
They let it
I had
sit.
to like watch it. I had to watch it very closely to see if it was another cut or something. No, they just let it marinate and moved right on.
I know, that's pretty mean. Watch this one more time.
Crawford at an hour.
In the 90s.
Yeah.
She was one funny gal.
Cindy Crawford at an hour.
Cindy Crawford, I almost died laughing at her.
Hourglass.
Yeah, I met her.
You know what was
You
the
see her
funniest
daughter?
comment?
Oh, that is. Haven't we all been in a situation like that? A social situation where the cool kids ignore you?
Oh, it sucks.
Oh, it's terrible. Okay, they do ignore him a lot, Mark. Where else?
Yeah, they did it again. They did it again at 45-55.
It's kind of funny. And now, yeah, are we piling on by showing this? Yes. 41-45?
45-55.
Oh, 45-55. Sounds like my last bank statement.
No, I don't remember that. Pull that.
Oh, it's a classic.
Wow.
So there also are there any more like commercials like this anymore? No M&Ms?
Can you
no...
listen to my genius idea? I think. Did you ever go on YouTube?
Oh. It's just like, this poor character. He's done nothing wrong. He says be a gift.
It's almost like a bit the whole time where they're gonna at the end be like, we were just messing with you, Peter. We were listening the whole time.
We're gonna respond to everything you said, but no. They really do ignore the guy. And
yeah.
What about the end? Can we go to the end? Because that's funny.
Yeah, but there's a whole nother story thing that I think's very, and it's Salacuse even gets in on it.
Yeah, the restaurant thing. That part killed me.
Do you want to do that?
Do a little bit of that. Let's do a little.
Okay. Well, the story starts at 50 minutes on the dot, but
we can't do the whole thing. But they're arguing over a bill that they got at a dinner, a birthday party dinner 2 years ago. They're talking about this bill. I mean, this might have been shot 1 week after the thing, and now they're just getting released now after the dinner. But it banked these episodes like crazy. But
Vitor set the whole thing up too, which is maybe why they resent him so much.
Yeah.
But the story starts at 50, and he's explaining the whole situation. And then at 52 minutes on the dot, he eventually says what the price is. And then we can kind of play from there.
Also, he says what shocked me, and this is at a pretty decent Italian spot in New York City, that is. And he goes, he was going to pay for it all himself, Gary Vitor. He's like, this one's on me, guys. If you could guess how much he brought to pay for dinner and drinks for 10 to 12 people, I'll give you $1,000 if you can guess how much he brought to buy dinner for 12 people in New York City. I'll just say, even at McDonald's, you might not get away with this amount of money he brought. Because wasn't it like, he's like, I thought it was going to be 500. I thought it was going to be 500 bucks. Yeah. Are you insane? You have any it could have cost 500 for one guy. 500 for 10, that's $50. That's like $40 a person in New York City. A rat spends more on a meal than that. I mean, the rats
for my portion, but
you were gonna foot the
bill. I thought so. I thought it was gonna be like it was gonna be maybe max like $500, $600. Okay.
We had 11 people.
I'd ignore you too, bro. If that's your plan, $500.
Yeah. Wait, people kept getting added too as it was going on. So we walk in.
In what world would that many people be that?
I know,
money?
that's crazy.
That's like an app each.
Thank you, Sal. Okay, so they're making fun of him as I would too. Where next, Mark? Because this just goes nuts. This goes on forever.
Where are we right now? Because he reveals what the actual price is at 52 minutes.
All right, get it. I mean, it's not even that interesting. I mean, I think it's good stuff, but this is stuff I love. But I don't know if the audience cares.
Off the menu, and it was just, I guess I want to say it was like $200 each
maybe
person.
More. It's more.
Maybe even more. Yeah,
way more. And
the bill was over $5,000.
Jay Moore
dipped in and out real quick to say what's up, so they got dinged too.
So Sal,
they did it per head even if they didn't eat.
Yeah.
If they left.
Yeah. And there would have been.
You had an issue. That was a fair thing to say to them. Like, these people just stopped by. Why'd you charge me for them?
Yeah, it was a whole.
Did you have?
Oh, they go over this forever and ever. This meal, and Salacuse is probably the maddest of them all over this.
Yeah, well, he chimes in. Now Vitor already just said what the price was. You caught that, right?
Yeah, what did he say it was? Vitor did say it was
You said it was $5,000.
So he was off by a magnitude of 10.
10, yeah.
That's pretty bad, bro. To underestimate by 10x. Okay. But it was $5,000, and then what they start doing? Guess how much it was?
Did you mix it up with him? Or did you
No, we didn't. We just paid, and that was
I'll
it.
try and guess what it was. It was about 15 people.
Hold on. No,
buddy,
we just
15
paid. We just
people.
paid and complained about it for 2 years.
Can you
And
give
then
me your
just-
highest estimate? What do you think it could possibly be for 15 people?
But a couple people, DeVito dipped in.
Look at poor Elmo. Nothing.
Yeah. He's like,
I told you guys what it was.
It gets better. It gets better.
It gets better. This is funny. I guess we're bullying him too, but you know what? I'm on his side. I want to talk to Gary.
I know.
I was trying to get someone to do a Syracuse impression, which is like, Mark, say something even slightly like edgy, or not even edgy, just anything, like something about Zohran or so. I don't know. Just make something up.
So I was masturbating the other day.
Ah! That's Syracuse, the producer in the background always goes, ah! If you even, yeah, exactly. You say like, I picked up this chick yesterday. Great press.
He goes, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Out and Wilson
Okay, so
dipped out.
food for 12 people then. Give me your highest.
Okay, so we're talking tax, tip, food, and drink.
Wine, too.
So
and
tax.
cocktails.
Okay. So with tax and tip.
Yes.
With drinks, wine, and food.
Yes.
Right.
For 12 people.
Yeah, I'm counting on it.
I'm gonna go.
I want to say double whatever you're thinking.
I'm gonna say 3,000. No, with tip.
I think so.
I'm gonna say if you add tip in and you just let's say if you're doing 20%, I'm gonna say $3,600.
What was it?
$5,200.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Well, the
double.
wine.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
if you-
exactly what I said.
That's what I said.
Yeah. That's exactly what
I
I just
still getting
mentioned
bullied, man.
3
The
minutes
guy's
ago.
fully bald, getting bullied. I never like to see that.
It's tough.
And they even go at the end. I don't even know if I want to play, but at the very end, they're reading their dates. My favorite part of any show. And they go, and they're, Gary, where are you going to be? And Gary's like, oh, well, I'm opening for Sal in October or November. I'm opening for Sam Morril in Chicago. And Mark Norman's, you got the life, man. Opening up for everybody. Must be nice.
Yeah.
Huh? Isn't that like the worst part of doing stand-up and you don't get paid very much? In fact, Mark Norman pays you $100 allegedly to open for him in giant theaters. Is that the life? And then no one listens to you. Poor shout out Gary Veter. Anything else, Mark? Is there anything about New York? I got to hear New York talk.
It was just them talking about restaurants and that the mob used to be there. And
Yeah, the mob. AKA Flagrant. The Flagrant Boys. The mob.
Yeah.
The modern
Well,
mob.
I watched it through one, and this is my bone to pick with Syracuse. I watched it through once, and I started like kind of watching it at the end, and he's picking at this candy in the middle, which I can't make out. I guess it's some type of nerds.
I like candy talk. Skip, where's that?
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking. I was like, if you back out of it and look at the bookmarks,
Okay.
and
Stunts, mob history.
You go to the beginning. You go.
Tell me, Mark. Show
It's
me.
like 17 minutes. Well, no, I'm saying that the bookmarks are all messed up because this one says Halloween candy. That you would click on that and you'd think, oh, they're talking about Halloween candy. I did a Control F. There is no mention of candy in that whole bookmark. It's crazy. They're like,
Well, I've been on this for a while, in fact, because I think that whoever produces this show, Syracuse or otherwise, they put the whole transcript, AI transcript, into an AI chatbot and say create bookmarks, and then they don't even look the whole title. And this title might be my favorite title of all time. Can you tell me how to get to the bar?
Badass.
Sesame Street, everybody.
Tom, can you go back into the video description and click more?
Yeah.
Because there was something.
There's
I
a lot
saw.
going on. I
know.
mean, we could obsess over the description forever.
No, just scroll down. Just scroll down a little bit. A little bit more. All the way to the bottom.
Okay.
Oh, they don't show their merch. Some of the YouTubes, they show their merch. And
know.
I got a glimpse of what their merch was. I was disgusted.
Wait, we might be drunk merch?
Yeah.
Pull it up. Pull it up. No, I'd like to find that. I mean, if you could find that, send it to me, Mark.
Yeah, I will. Let me look for it.
But anyway, this is our inspiration for tonight's show. And we'll probably talk movies for 40, 50 minutes. Noir. So I'm so excited. Why don't we just do all the podcasts, another podcast thing right away, man, because this is really weird and this has made me laugh. Like, this is like, I want, Joe List is a big fan of Curb Your Enthusiasm, comedian Joe List. This one made me laugh because, like, this is too outrageous for even Curb Your Enthusiasm. Curvy women. Serena, she's on GLPs now. Aces.
I found it.
Okay,
I don't know why you don't get the podcast merch ads.
I'm sure I have some ad blocker to say never show me a crappy T-shirt.
Well, look at something worse.
All right, let's
I just
check it
sent
out.
it to you.
Oh my freaking God. Wait a second, Mark. This can't be real. I know what I'm getting from my bachelorette party. Here it is. Careful, these may be wet. Oh.
Cookie.
That is disgusting.
Yep. And you could get it with Mark's face. Oh, I believe.
It's maybe the grossest thing I have ever. Oh my God. Thank God it's not a real woman posing in those. That's like just a model. That poor genitalia. That is disgraceful.
Is that just for women or is it for men too? Can I get tighty whities with sandpaper all over my junk?
I want boxers, man. I want that. I want boxer briefs. Careful, these may be wet or super dry. I know. That is really, really awful. It's 3XL.
Wait, you can buy show transcripts? Wait, what is the look at the categories.
This is like when you used to watch yeah. Oh, I thought you could buy them. Damn it.
Oh.
Let's see.
Never
Ready?
mind.
Noir. How many exact matches can we find? 61 episodes
61.
of Noir. That's not bad. That's actually less than I thought. Noir. Anything else you want to Google, Mark, from their transcripts? But yeah, I thought it was going to be like at the end of in the like the early 2000s, 90s. Remember they used to do like if you want a transcript of today's if you want a transcript of today's Maury episode, send a $12 check to this. I thought it was gonna be like that. I thought we were sending in checks to get the readout of when they talk about their dates. 61 noirs.
Poster, the whole transcript of the show.
Oh yeah, we should have it. I want you to unfurling it like a scroll.
Yeah.
But if we could think of any other words that could beat, what other word, noun, specific word do you think would beat noir? Or over under? Ooh. Over under noir. How about airplane or just plane?
Yeah.
Would plane beat noir? It's got to, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see how many results for plane. This is my new favorite game. Plane. 179. 179. That's 3 straight years. Over 3 straight years of weekly talking plane talk. Okay.
All right. I got another one for you.
Okay. I got another one. Queef. There we go. That might be censored. Let's see if it is.
Oh, let's see.
99. The great one.
Wow.
Gretzky. 99 queefs. Hungover. Oh, there you go. Someone has a great suggestion in the chat. Hungover, over, under queef, Mark. Is hungover, over, under queef?
I'm going under.
Under. Okay, hungover. 107. Just over. Just over.
It.
Nice job with hungover.
I want to get addicted to this.
Jerry. That's a great one. Jerry.
Definitely under.
124 for Jerry. No. All right, we'll do a couple more because someone said cookie. Cookie's got. I'm gonna say cookies at. They don't say cookie as much on this show, so I'm only gonna say 52. 52 cookies. And these are not the amount of times they said it; it's the amount of different episodes. So they could have said cookie and hungover many times in one. All right, cookie, everybody. I'm going to say 52. 90 cookies. Wow.
Ah, cookie.
And finally, we'll do New York.
Oh my
New
God.
York, Mark. That's got to be
3. How many episodes do they have?
3,000.
It's.
3,000.
I'd guess every single episode they say it.
Every single New York, everybody. Here we go. Finale. 200, the winner. The great city of
Man.
New York. Okay, wife.
Wait, I'm
no,
trying
that's
to-
going to be like 2. No, I don't think. Anyway, we'll go back to that game later, but what a fun game. Thank you.
That is
We might
fun.
be drunk. Now, there is one
What
with,
episode?
there's panties with Mark Norman's face on it, huh? I don't want to see that.
Yeah, I think they. Yeah, that's the first one I saw, and then that one I was like, "Well, Sam Morril."
That's pretty amazing. Well, wife also returned 200 things, but that might be because if you name anybody, they go, he banged Sidney Crosford. It's his wife. He banged her. She banged him. I love that talk. All right, that was very, very funny. Maybe we'll go back to that. One of my favorite games of the year. I mean, forget Battlefield 6. At least this game doesn't get in my root folder, I don't think. Okay. We need an anti-cheat system on this game, on the We Might Be Drunk transcript game. All right. I got to go to this show because this made me laugh too. Joe List's housekeeper cleaner predicament. This is very funny, and they really passed over this way too quick because it's one of the stranger things I've ever heard. Joe List, comedian.
Gonna just lie.
Oh, I thought the same thing.
I was gonna be like, well, he doesn't need to know. He's got plenty of money, plenty of clothes.
Oh, they
but
also-
dude, Fabletics.
He still hasn't gotten it. Fabletics. Mathematics? Fabletics.
Yes, they're
He calls
gonna-
Fabletics Fabletics.
Yet they're gonna still send him clothes for some reason, even though he botches the name every time.
Exactly. I'm also curious about the shrink wrapped, dog in a suitcase below. This is the first show I've ever seen where if these guys set up, you can't see the top of their heads, but you can see under the couch the entire show.
Yeah.
The composition is getting very odd on this show, but I love it. Never stop.
He has a Seinfeld picture that's not hung on the left, and on the right, he hasn't even taken that frame out of the box it came in.
You're getting drunk with Tucken. But yeah,
Take it.
something like that.
Something.
Tucken 2, Liam Neeson.
Fabulous, unbelievable.
Not bad.
And we have a cleaner
Gets me every time. Gets me every time.
at our house right now. I got to tell you about this cleaner.
Oh,
Here we go.
cleaner, huh?
Big gay, not Tuesday, just gay.
Just a gay cleaner.
Well, he comes over, and I don't want to
The
say too
cleaner.
much because this could get back to him, but he's awesome. I mean, I haven't seen the finished product.
There it is as well.
Oh, yeah, I'm wearing Fabletics socks,
Fagletics.
underwear, everything I got, the Oakland Fagletics. And
Hello.
Very good.
I'm in the dugout. Okay.
so Karen sets me up with this
Karen Feehan.
cleaner.
Joe Montana's
She's like,
ex.
you got to use this guy. He's the best. He's the best.
And I don't call her Karen Fian anymore. It's like George Clooney's wife. I call her Drew Montana's ex. No, I'm not saying her name again.
Yeah.
New rule. Drew Montana's ex.
Although she gets brought up 2 separate times in this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're not going to speculate, but yeah, it's a lot going on.
Best of the business.
Cleaner.
Portrait of Drew Montana's ex.
Interesting.
So I thought there was like a team. I thought he was the front man. He's texting me like Ace Frehley. I guess Gene Simmons is the front man. They're both front men.
Also, yeah, big stain on the pants. I'm not going to comment. I don't know what that is. That could be from a syringe. Some excess fluid fell out. I don't know, Mark. Mark, are you going? No. You can't. You can't, Mark.
Well, yeah. I mean, you got to think of it. I got 6 of these, and it's like a 3-hour show. So if I do one every half hour, it'll be perfectly paced for a nice show.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
shoot it up, brother. I hope they
Yeah,
don't
it takes
find
me
your
a little time. Over.
I hope they don't find your track marks at work. Are they going to see those track? Get
What
fired.
track marks?
What?
What track marks?
It's just a syringe joke. One of my syringe gags.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Shoot it in between your toes, fatty. Okay, anyway. Blacking out tonight, maybe.
No.
All right, well,
No,
let's
no.
continue the cleaner story as Mark prepares. Sting.
Paul Stanley's the front man?
Nah,
Really?
Paul.
And who's Peter Criss, Paul Stanley, Gene Simmons, Ace
Not
Frehley.
important. Not
Are they
important.
all any
Yeah.
other Asians? Because I don't want to be surprised.
So anyway, so the guy shows up, and it's this weird. You don't have a cleaner that often. I don't, anyways.
No.
Mark, you look outrageous, man. I mean, you went
Well-
all out.
Well, the thing is like these are not taking it all the way in, and it's not I've worked with better in the lab. It doesn't have it's got to be a smooth pool to get it so there's no gap.
I
That's
was
what-
actually, I mean, I'm not even talking about your syringe game. I'm talking about the costume. You look like a zoomer with cat ears who's also a detective solving a case with that hat.
Well, that was
This ears.
That was the thing. I went to the Spirit Halloween, and I got the 3 different things because they were out of the Burt.
He froze.
I tried to get the
Okay,
Burt
good.
costume, and
No, you're
my
good.
back.
You're good.
I got the adventure hat, the clown nose,
Right.
and bear ears.
Wow.
So yeah, the person checking me out probably didn't know if I wanted to be Indiana Jones, a clown, or dress up
Well,
as a furry.
Show us
So-
from do a profile view. Show us from the side. I mean, that's the money shot. Look at this.
What, this?
That is Fozzie Bear all the way, man.
Waka waka.
Muppet movie. Not bad. Here he goes. Down the hatch. Bodega Cat shot number 3. Good on you, Mark. It gets easier, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, people are saying, did you already have the scarf? Because you said you bought everything else but the scarf.
No, this is actually the only thing that came from Amazon on time. Oh God.
Okay, well that looks great, Mark. Let's continue the story. I think this is a great show.
And so I'm like, let me get a nice. He offers a deep.
Glad you're
clean,
having fun.
And he's like, I need
I
you
really
out of the
am.
house to do my thing.
Could be gay code.
Well, he tells me you guys got to get out of the house, and so I text Karen. I'm like,
Listen
does
to
this
this.
guy leave? Would you leave the house when the guy's there? And she's like, I've never seen his face. I have no idea what he looks like.
Huh.
I go over there. I get the doorbell rings. I open the door, and he's like a little guy, very petite.
Uh-huh.
He's got like a doctor's bag, like this big.
What?
Doesn't have much. I leave my vacuum cleaner out. He's like that, and he's like does a like an Asian,
An Ace Frehley.
like a what do you call this? A bow.
That's not me, by the
Does
way.
a bow and is like
50% of Joe List's head is cut off in some of these shots. I mean, it's outrageous how they shot this. I mean, it could be a little better, but that's about right.
An Ace Frehley.
like a what do you call this? A bow.
A bow.
Does a bow and is like okay, and he just kind of like I don't want to say prances, but he moves lightly.
What? So he is Asian.
He's not Asian.
Oh, but
I think
he's
he's
bowing?
black. I think he's light skinned black, but he's bowing like hipster bow. I think.
Oh, hipster
Hello?
bow.
This is the cleaner.
Outbreaks.
I think so. And he's kind of looking around. He's like, anything special needs and whatever.
Special
and I was
needs.
like, well, my wife. But
48-pound bucks.
and,
Get to the
he's kinda
point. This
looking
gets
under the
so funny.
carpet and everything. And
Oh,
I want to
and the
watch
drapes?
him.
Oh, okay.
I want to sit there and watch because I feel like he
Listen to
works
this.
in a way. And
Yeah.
I go, okay, I'm going to leave. He's like, well, you got to let me know if you're coming because I work shirtless.
No. What is he, Burt Kreischer? Who is this guy? Works shirtless.
Nice one, Mark. Joe List has a shirtless gay cleaner? What is happening? What is going on? Shirtless gay cleaner. Now, my theory, and he's going to get to this because he's going to say, you guys got to be out of the house for 2 to 3 hours for me to clean up. Listen to this. I mean, how are you not writing a curb app on this one?
I swear to God. So he's in there shirtless, and I got the baby cam, the nanny cam. I'm trying to see him.
Oh, yeah.
But it's above the rim. It's
Oh,
like
my
it's just
God,
looking
rim job.
down. So I'm
Yeah.
trying to. I want to get a look at this guy.
Rim job.
And he asked for the Wi-Fi and the Bluetooth. So I think he's in there like, I want to dance with somebody.
Right.
And I think it's just gonna be spick and span, beautiful.
Easy.
And he's got there at 10:30. He's like, I'm gonna be done 4:30 earliest.
What?
Which is 6 hours.
Oh, my.
Whoa. I know he's telling a funny story. 6 hours shirtless clean in Joe List's house with no one else around. I think that Joe List is getting played by this gay cleaner influencer. This guy is recording TikToks and content in Joe List's house when he's away. Why else would you say, don't come in? I'm going to be shirtless. I'm going to be wearing, I'm going to be dressed like Gianmarco Cerezi. I'm going to be wearing short shorts like Gianmarco. Why else would you be shirtless? 6-hour deep clean of Joe List's house. That's the scariest thing I've heard all night. And he lets him do it. I would be like, well, you got to pick one, 6 hours or your shirt. I mean, pick one. Outrageous, Mark.
Yeah, I can't even comment. It's too much. It's like, see, for my thing with like people cleaning houses and stuff, my first assumption is that they're gonna steal. But this is like a gay man with a shirt off, and then just the whole thing is strange. It's
The
like,
whole thing.
I don't know if they're gonna steal or what the hell's happening. There's a gay orgy. They're using your house for a gay orgy. I have no idea.
Let's over this next week. I want everybody studying, researching, find, I don't know what, gay cleaner TikTok, and find if any men are shirtless, smaller guys shirtless, doing dances while cleaning people's homes. I think Joe List is getting played. I think this guy's pole dancing with his lamps, with Joe List lamps. I think everything. Schindler's lamps. And I think it's just going to be outrageous to see what happens. So this whole episode was great. If you love that, I'd rather be robbed. Yeah, exactly. I mean, really, that's an insane. You're letting a stranger shirtless in your home for 6 hours alone. He cleans shirtless, and that's enough to say go home. I think I've never seen anything like it. I'm so excited to find out what happens next. Yes. I want everybody Googling that. I want that in your search recommended reels. I want gay cleaner TikTokers. Because
multiracial.
Because people do everything these days. Interracial? What'd you say?
Well, he's multiracial, apparently.
Yeah, look up multiracial, BIPOC, gay, cleaner TikTok. And send me what you find. Please. I can't wait to find out. But anyway, I just think it's a really weird thing. And there's a bunch of, this show, I'm not going to go into it because I don't want to get into their personal lives, even though they reveal everything. This show is amazing. This might be my new favorite show, Tuesdays with Stories, because these guys reveal everything about themselves that you want to keep hidden. They just tell it all. Not even the stories. That's like how they act, what they do. I mean, Mark Normand is, I've never seen a cheaper human being in my entire life. His 40-year-old car breaks down that he doesn't have insurance for or tags, or he has an expired license. And it breaks down. So instead of calling a tow truck, he walks like 50 minutes 2 ways. And then like the next day he made $150K from Saudi Arabia. That's a nuts way to act. But I'm going to ignore the rest of that, Mark.
Yeah, it's you'll lose sleep over trying to put some logic into what he's thinking.
It's
and what
outrageous. These guys are 40 something. It's nuts. Not that I'm any saner. I'm just saying, whoa. I like to hide it a little. I like to dress up like Mark Normand dressing up as Ernie on a show. That's how crazy I am. But that's about it. About as far as I go.
Speaking of that, did you mention that they were Bert and Ernie last year?
They weren't. I was wrong. They just.
Oh, okay.
They just had done ads as Bert and Ernie for like 2 months straight. So it's not really like, when we came on today, it was a surprise to everybody what we were going to be. And it was kind of like added to the humor because you didn't know. This was like, oh, well, if you watch any show, you'd be like, oh, well, it's Bert and Ernie. And they're just kind of going to just sit there and talk about how you can grow your business. So it's, I was excited. But yeah, they didn't do that. Let's do one more Joe List thing and get him out the front door, huh? I need about 6 hours shirtless to talk about Joe List, if you don't mind. And here's a good one. Again, what does Joe List love more than anything, Mark? You know it already.
Cookie?
Cookie!
Exactly. He loves Cookie. He loves Cookie. And I've been watching the Regz podcast, which is Bobby Kelly, Louis J. Gomez, Louis J. Gomez and Dan Soder are on that show, and both those guys I want or my Get Us a Guest contest. So please, if you know, have any connection, think you're motivated enough and persuasive enough to get Louis J. Gomez or Dan Soder, we'd love to talk to them. But they're part of the Regz podcast with Joe List. And almost every episode, and I haven't showed it because it's just wacky. Every episode for the past 3 weeks, they've asked for coffee and cookies. Coffee and cookies. Now, I would think in a 90-minute to 2-hour program, 90 minutes to 2 hours of your life, you could go without cookie. I'm wrong. In New York, you can get a cookie at 6 a.m., 4 p.m., 2:30 a.m., 6:15 p.m., lunchtime, any time of day. And this is the most egregious cooking I've ever seen. Most egregious cookie. This will win most cookies consumed on a podcast. Better than Cookie Monsters. And I went to the transcript, Control F cookie, 18 results. 19 results of cookie. And different situations too. Let's do it all, Mark. Let's go cookie. I've never really talked about this show before, but
okay.
It's interesting. And you love cookies, right?
I love cookies.
I love cookie.
Give you 15 more minutes.
Oh, you're
Stop.
perfect. It's already coming up. You're already getting upset. This is so funny. By the way, this happens to me. When I start getting upset, I start going like, I'm just burping.
Paco, go get me Tums. So
And cookies.
Max just throws.
Did you hear that, Joe List? Ed? Bobby Kelly's experiencing some heartburn, indigestion. That's why we always have Pepsid on hand. Did you see my Pepsid, Mark, that I brought?
I did. And your little pumpkin.
Now, did you know that I realized that the We Might Be Drunk people have had Pepsid on their set, on their table for so long that Pepsid has entirely redone their branding. It's not even the same box. Okay, they don't even sell Pepsid looking like that anymore. So that Pepsid's expired, Sam. So when you take that after you're so hungover, it's not going to work. Regardless, Bobby Kelly goes, hey, Paco. That's their producer. I don't know if that's racist or that's really his name. They go, hey, Paco, give me Tums and a cookie.
By the way, this happens to me. When I start getting upset, I start going like, I'm just burping.
Paco, go get me Tums. So
And cookies.
And cookies.
Yeah, it's almost like you're adding a sound drop in there. It doesn't even sound like it's authentic.
It doesn't sound real, but it really was Joe List going, a cookie. Okay, so that's the request for cookies. Well, Joe List had to wait an entire 20 minutes to get his cookie fix. Let's see these cookies. Or I don't even know if they're coming yet. This might be a different part. Wait a second. This is crazy.
No, the Ethan Hawke. I love Ethan Hawke.
Oh,
Lowdown.
on
It's fun.
Hulu.
Yeah, it's fun.
you like him because he talks in fucking artist code.
I do love the way he talks.
He talks in poems.
Yeah, he's great.
Hey, man.
What if he was really a hawk? Somebody do a hawk like.
Oh, that was a bad one.
That's great. Ethan Land.
Let's get some of those thin cookies. Those were fun.
Those were fun cookies. I can't eat, dude. I put on.
He's really has an addiction. No.
He quits boozing and goes right to the cookies. That's
Right.
the next addiction. Oh my god.
I think so. I guess you get addicted to the cookie lifestyle. I mean, it's cookie chic in New York City. I mean, everybody's on cookies. So yeah, he just says, they're all laughing at something he did, and then he goes, "What? Let's get a cookie because I did good. Let's get cookie." Okay, I love cookie talk. And then, don't worry, Mark, the cookies arrive.
Oh, thank God.
And this might be literally, I've never seen anything like this. This might be, and time this. This might be the world record on a podcast from drop off of cookies to complaining about the drop off of the cookies to eating the cookies. I mean, I've never seen a faster 1, 2, 3 punch. Watch Joe List here, man. This guy is a cookie fiend.
Like, all of us have access. You could have just asked any.
You could have got free everything.
Yeah.
Here they come.
Bet they wouldn't have got you a balcony.
Cookies.
What? This is
Oh my God.
Ones.
Crumble. Oh, this guy came to a
This is
show. once.
better.
These are good
This is
cookies.
insane.
This guy came to a show
Holy
recently.
shit, look
the
at
guy
that.
who owns this chain. Sick.
This is money. Thank you.
Complete cookie. Good job, Bob. I'll take
Immediate bite. I've never seen anything.
Well, he like scrambled like for
Right.
it. Like he threw like one cookie in front of like 4 starving kids. You know, like they
It's
all had to
seriously,
fight over
it's
a
seriously
cookie.
like in a movie when like the attic, someone brings in good Coke and they're like, "Oh man,
Yeah.
this stuff is primo." They instantly go after it. I've never seen anything like this. He instantly complains, cookie talk.
Oh, this guy came. Bet they would.
You could have just asked any.
And these crumble cookies are horrible. They are so horrible for you. I mean, not that any cookie is amazing, but these cookies are like, it's a 3,000 calorie brownie butter, way too big, way too thick, nothing that you want in one serving. If you eat that cookie in one serving, you're going to have a tummy ache till the cows come home.
You got free everything.
Yeah. Ho!
Bet they wouldn't have got you a balcony.
What? This is not the thing.
Bam.
Ones.
I mean, that
Bam,
is like
bam.
a bam. It's right there.
Look at how fast it's from drop off
Actually,
to
you
open
know what?
box.
Actually,
time that.
I got my I have my stat. Once the box hits the table,
Yeah, time
how
this.
quick Joe touches the box.
So it's
Let's
not
see.
beating the mouse allegations. You're so right. You give a list a cookie. Here we go.
Yeah. Ho!
Bet they wouldn't have got you a balcony.
Table and
This is
I mean that's I got that at point
0.6.
0.69.
0.6. Before thank you, before oh, what are these? 0.6.
You could have got free everything.
Yeah. Ho!
Bet they
One.
wouldn't have got you a balcony.
One.
This
Yeah.
is not the thin ones.
Crumb.
And then less than a second later, complaining about the cookie. The guy has the producer has just turned around from dropping off the cookies. I mean, medieval kings didn't treat their subjects this badly. I mean, that's an instantaneous drop off. Wow. All right. And then from complaining to eating, it's another 3 seconds.
Well, oh, this guy came to a
This is
show. once.
better.
These are good
This is
cookies.
sick.
This guy came to a show
Holy
recently.
shit, look
the
at
guy who
that.
owns this chain. Sick.
This is money. Thank
Complete
you.
cookie. Good job.
If you give a mouse a cookie, bro, I mean, you cannot.
He kind of does look like the cartoon,
He is
honestly.
kinda-
He does look
he
like
is-
that mouse
yeah.
cartoon.
He is kind of doing the nibble. He's kind of doing the gerbil eating, you know, when they pick up a little hay. Holy. Well, it's not over. It is
Oh
not
my
over. You
gosh.
would think that would be enough cookie. This show goes an hour 59 minutes. By the way, we've been going an hour 27. Neither of us have even requested a cookie yet. So how come
No.
these guys cannot survive sans cookie? If,
Well,
you, give
if I had
if you give a rat a crumble. Thank you so much. I'm not calling him a rat, but that comment made me laugh. Okay. Mark, the cookie saga is not over. I've never seen a show like this. I've never seen a show like this.
I mean, in
Oh.
all fairness, if I had a Mexican guy just sitting in the room listening us to talk, yeah, I'd go have him fetch stuff. I don't know.
Get cookie.
Cookie.
El cookie. El cookie. Vámonos. Yes.
Rapido, rapido.
Rapido, rapido. La crumble. Now, watch this. Watch this cookie madness.
Belly Lewis, give him a little love.
Belly
Come on.
run up to
Who's
me.
a good boy?
Run up
Who's
to
a
me,
good
and then
boy?
I start going.
It's because you know what we need is another coffee, probably.
You know what, Paco? It's time to get us some thin cookies and a coffee.
Whoa!
Did
The
you see-
problem is when we let's just
No
go.
pro- Listen,
More cookies. More cookies. They went 20, I'm looking at 30, no, 28 minutes between a second request for cookies.
Well, how many cookies were in that initial box? It was just like 2 big ones, it looked like.
Well, that's the thing. The crumble cookies, they're supposed to be shared by, Charlie Bucket's whole family. One cookie's supposed to last a
Oh.
week. A cookie,
Gotcha.
Charlie, they save up a couple pence, some quid, and they get one crumble cookie for the week. Those things are gigantic and disgusting. So even if each person had a half, you should have a stomach ache.
There's no problem.
there's no problem.
Dude.
We've been doing this the whole time.
Now, did Joe
What was
List
that?
eat that whole cookie to himself? Which
I don't know. They need a dedicated cookie cam because I want to know exactly what's happening, how many cookies are being consumed per minute. We got to break this down.
That was not me because I was mid.
That was indigestion.
Paco.
I wish we could.
What's all that?
Just a small, tall for me.
I'll do a medium this
I'll
time.
do a tall iced coffee with cream.
I'm good. I don't want nothing.
Thank you, Paco.
Medium, please. Thank
Look
you.
at this. Watch this.
All right, just get the coffees.
Just
make a fucking. He's gonna make an entrance every time. He's gonna stand up and go, guys, shut up. Just
Get the goddamn coffee.
So then they start again. These podcast hosts, they abuse the New York podcast hosts, especially. They abuse these people like they're indentured servants in Saudi Arabia. These producers, they literally the guy goes, "Okay, I'm doing what probably the third coffee run, second cookie run in the last 2.5 hours," and they go, "Just get the coffee and shut the hell up. Don't talk to us." I've never seen anything like this.
It's a classic Bobby Kelly bit. Come on.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
He's just busting your balls, man.
Yeah.
He's just crumbling your cookie, man. I mean, can you handle that? You would never
How the
last
cookie
with
crumbles
Patrice
here
in
in
this
New York.
comedy cellar with this cookie talk. So this show is very interesting to me. I mean, literally, I think I watched 3 of these in a row. Every one had cookie material involved. El Sarot equals a cookie. I'll take your word for that. I'll take your word for that. Wow. That was cookie talk. That's all I have to say about that, Mark. That was nuts.
Oh, they didn't show him coming back with the fin?
Oh yeah, he does come, but I don't know if he comes back with thin ones. Let's investigate.
small,
Actually,
tall
we have some time.
I'll do a
right?
medium this
I'll
time.
do a tall iced coffee with cream.
I'm glad I'm not a coffee person. These people are just outrageous with how much coffee they need. Let's see. When do they get their next fix? I don't think they've got it yet. When do they?
They don't get it?
They haven't. They might not get it till afterwards. In which case, someone's getting fired. Someone's getting fired, man. I don't know. I can't say for sure.
Damn, we may have to get on the Patreon to get to the bottom of all this cookie stuff.
Did they ever get a cookie? I don't know. If you give the Regz a cookie, they'll berate you and yell at you and demand you get more. Really, that's that story. That book was so much truer than I ever knew. the freaking podcaster is never going to leave your home if you give them a cookie. I mean, they're going to demand more and more. I think Paco in the next Regz, Paco's going to be back with an industrial mixer, just making up a big batch. Just 3 macadamias, 2 oatmeal toffees. Let's get on it.
Paco's going to be on Shark Tank, how he reinvented the cookie because of the high demands of the
podcasting space. I mean, that's outrageous, man. Maybe we should do this. Maybe we should just keep talking about people. I really am having a fun time doing all this talking, especially talking about a guy who I know likes cookies. Stavros Halkias. Now, I actually thought of him, Mark, when I saw your costume because NY Mag Stavros. Do I have it here?
So I guess this isn't a very slimming look for me.
No. Brown and pink polka dots. Very slimming on you, Mark. My camera
Thank
broke.
you.
Wait a second. Let me fix this. You can see the resemblance, though. Wait a second. I got to fix this. Once in a while, it just breaks. Usually when I'm talking about cookies. So, we're just going to stare at Mark. It made me think when I saw your bear ears about America's last hope for saving young men. That's right. It's Stavros Halkias and the cat ears, everybody. The ironic cat ears. He's about to save young men. This is by Jesse David Fox, who runs a sycophantic, just a slob knobbery of a podcast where he interviews comics, and he goes, "So you've been really killing it lately. How do you get so much success?" Yeah, it really makes you puke. And what's under that hat, Jesse David Fox? Jesse David Fox, I hope you're watching this. What's under your ironic caps? Tell me. Anyway, Stav is supposed to save the human race. it's pretty interesting. I'm very interested, to see when I used to watch Come Town, listen to Come Town, to now, how Stav has become the savior of the white man. I mean, it's absolutely wild to me that and it seems to me that they go, okay, well, Hasan didn't work out. Hasan is kind of on the downswing. Hasan was supposed to save all us young men, right, Mark?
Yeah.
He was supposed to be the left's answer to Joe Rogan. That didn't quite work out. We all know why. Places. So we know that why they didn't work out, and he's also a million other problems. Now it's Stav. Well, luckily, the two Joe Rogans of the left are friends. Stav is friends with Hasan. And I think there's a third Joe Rogan to the left. And this Joe Rogan is skinny with short shorts. It's Gianmarco Stanton. Gianmarco Cerezi, everybody. I think he's going to be the next one. Gianmarco, for sure. They're going to be like, well, he's the only one who makes any sense in this crazy world. All three of those guys are big supporters of Zohran, who I'm going to talk about later. Just what a guy Zohran is. I don't care about politics one bit. I'll tell you that. I mean, I don't care about policy one bit. I'll say that when it comes to talking about stuff on this show. I really don't care. I dressed up as Ernie, for God's sake. You think I care about rent stabilization? What I do care about is total phonies who change their voices depending on where they are, who act different around everybody, who you don't really know who they really are because they don't have a set personality, a set mannerism, a set way of talking. Sounds like a lot of New York podcasters we know, but one of them is Zohran. And the whole point of this is to show Stavros on Gianmarco's podcast, Gianmarco Cerezi, who we talked about before, short shorts. And if anyone thinks I'm making fun, this is a straight man, a completely straight man, who just happens to be like that. Now, here's Stavros on the show, and this is why I'm showing this. They talk about Hasan and the dog incident.
Yeah.
Now, if you didn't know, Gianmarco went on Hasan's stream like 5 days after all the collar stuff, the electronic collar, the shocking of the dog. And he was making light about it, saying, I just know the dog is so beloved. There's no way you could possibly be constantly abusing. So they're going to talk about the aftermath of that and what went on. And this is pretty interesting. It's Hasan, it's everything wrapped into one.
Yeah. In a way where, I think.
And also, obviously, Gianmarco just came from bowling in a gay nightclub. So that's a nice look for him. That's a sweet ass bowling shirt.
The narrative. It's just how the narrative. Speaking of narrative, so I wrote.
What show are we watching?
Why?
Whose apartment is this?
Well, wait a second. Are you talking about the bare buttocks on the right?
Yeah, with the stool.
That's actually just a shot from one of Giancarlo's latest. Damn it. That's actually just a shot from one of Gianmarco's latest acts, his newest special. That's actually just one of the shots. That's a frame. I don't know who that naked buttocks belong to, but I'll investigate later. Let's keep watching.
The only one that I felt like I could get good advice from on this very particular topic was I wrote, Stavros was one I wrote because I did Hasan Piker's show, and there was all the like dog electric collar things. And I'm like looking on the internet, I'm like, the internet's crazy. But is this a thing? Should I be worried? And you had to understand Twitch, you had to understand Hasan, you had to understand the internet, you had to understand comedy.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, there's so few people that I know.
Yeah.
And I just met Stavros.
By the way, I've been really enjoying Stavi Gets Ripped. Have you watched that show, Mark?
No.
It's Stavros Halkias, his kind of vlog trying to get in shape and his whole journey of trying to get in shape. It's pretty interesting. He's actually on Ozempic right now. He's on Ozempic. And let's just say he's fighting. It's a tug of war. I mean, that Ozempic versus cookie. You never know which one's going to win. But I wish him the best. I really wish him the best health. I don't even dislike Style. I kind of like the guy. But he has trouble losing weight is the whole point, and I wish him the best with that. But I love the comments on the show because everyone in the YouTube comments, someone just commented. I was watching the last one. It just came out today. Someone said, Stav, don't eat for the rest of 2025. That was, but he wasn't joking. That was serious advice. I go, stop eating. Why didn't I think of that? I mean, I love people's health advice on the internet. It was like, just try not to eat for the rest of the year. That's good advice. Probably would work.
Might work. Might work.
Anyway, I like Stavi Gets Ripped. It's a very fun show for me.
Oh.
You got to check it out, Mark.
Yeah, I thought when you said Stavi Gets Ripped, I thought it was him smoking weed or something.
He does do a lot of that, too. He smokes a lot of weed on that show. But it's great. Let's watch the rest of this, Hasan.
3 weeks ago. And it's like, well, here's it. But it was funny in that I'm taking in all these things from the internet. People saying Hasan Piker abuses his dog.
Yeah, well,
and then the second I walked in there, into his home, and like the dog comes up and runs to me, I'm like, this is crazy.
No, there's no way. I mean,
this is insane.
You know, that's funny because I didn't even think about the context.
I love that. By the way, this is like, people have already made this comparison, but like, oh, I went to this house and the dog wasn't chained up and starving and beaten. So I know he couldn't have ever been mistreating it. You know, that's like saying, I went to O.J. Simpson's house. Nicole Brown walked up and hugged me. I mean, what could be wrong with that relationship?
No, the dog ran up to you. Came up all on you because they wanted to be saved. Save me.
Help.
Save me.
Help.
Get me out of here.
Yelping for help. The Kaya story. I mean, help this dog out. But that's such a what a slimy, sneaky argument. And if anybody else made that argument, these two guys would rip them apart for being just don't even understand abuse. But for Hasan, it's all good.
Because of you not really knowing that
So
world.
this
but like when in
This is Giancarlo's apartment.
I
right?
guess, or it's the other guy's apartment. I don't know whose it is.
Well, it'd be really weird because he has his comedy special up on the wall.
Oh, so it is probably Gianmarco's.
Yeah, so that nude buttocks with the stool
Those
is
nude buttocks
his,
belong
which-
to him. Yeah. I
Interesting.
own that. Now, the thing about Gianmarco is someone very nicely revealed to me that they knew Gianmarco in the past, that they've had whatever. That doesn't matter. I'm not going to just shit talk. But they did send me a reel where Gianmarco, he was on the Jesse David Fox podcast, actually. He goes, I pay $20,000 a month for social media. I pay, this is how this guy got famous. Don't get it twisted. You know, why have I only heard about him in the last 2 months? Because he's paying $20K a month, just like Stavros did. They have the same agent, just like Hasan has the same agent, same management company. And they spend exorbitant amounts of money to get put everywhere on earth. So if you're thinking, well, this guy just built his career and got good, it's what you buy. And did we buy to get our first 1,000 subs? Maybe we had to buy. We bought your love with our hard work.
Out, it's just guys mad at Hasan. He is the biggest lightning rod because like between I mean literally they act towards Hasan the way they think.
Right. It's like Bill Burr. I went to Riyadh. These journalists came up and they shook my hand. They're not getting killed. Are you crazy?
He acts to his dog where it's like he's like you have far left politics, which immediately kind of, you know, people attack you for whatever. But then he's just a piece of ass. And what most of the, and he's rich, and what most of.
I got to be honest. I don't like to be this mean. Hasan is not good looking. Hasan is a freakish looking monster. And no offense. But he is bizarre looking. Just because he works out to the point of, you know, collapsing on his dog does not mean he's a good-looking fella. He's in shape, sure. He's in shape, Mark. But is he a piece of ass to you?
Yeah, I as a straight man, no matter how good-looking another man is, I would never call them a piece of ass.
Piece of ass.
That is, I was shocked and appalled by that word.
Well, I think he's doing, you know, Norm Macdonald used to say that as a joke about other men. he's a real piece of ass.
Yeah.
But this was
'Cause
not.
he would say he's a piece of ass, and he'd probably like smirk.
Yeah, he'd do a
comedian.
Sam Morril style smirk.
Yeah.
Hasan? Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Got
But
a piece of ass on him.
so I think he's doing that, but he's not being ironic. He's really, oh, this guy's a hottie.
The he's like the perfect guy in a lab. He's like a hot Muslim who fucking like talks about left politics and got rich off their platform for video games.
What'd you owe about, Mark?
It looks like the window you can walk by. I saw somebody kind of walk by.
Ooh.
You can walk by this apartment.
I want all these podcasts, like same thing with Tuesdays with Stories, you can see into their recording studio. I want these all to be like The View. I want to just be standing outside with the sign. I want to be going, hey, Mom. Outside, I want to be pressed against that glass, watching them talk it out.
Games, but he talks about, how Trump is bad on it. And it's like, of course, it's like you invented a guy for the stereotypical like groiper, incel, whatever fan to be mad at. Having said that, he is a piece of shit. He's a
He's got to joke around, but
thing. I would like, inevitable downfall when the Trump controlled media does take his Twitch account away. That'll be the one silver lining. When we lose freedom of the press, Hasan will have to go back
while
to
he's on stream.
Yeah.
Video can paint a narrative, and in my mind, I think the thing I was like, yeah, it isn't fair to make a dog stay in frame all the time. Like it's got to be like started to bleed in,
hilarious.
and then you're there, and you're like, the dog's wandering around, and there's this gigantic fucking dog. He's just lying down next to my leg, and you're like, yeah, dogs lie down.
Yeah,
but it.
And I'm not trying to be hyperbolic or be too big, but it's like when they sent, UN representatives to the concentration camps to inspect them, and everybody's on their best behavior. When they show up for that, they don't kill anybody that day. But so he's saying, oh, when I showed up to Hasan's, he wasn't shocking the dog with a taser. I mean, this dog. But don't you realize that he's now letting the dog roam around because he has kept the dog confined to a 6 square foot, a big 200-pound dog, to a 6 foot square area for hours at a time every day, and corrects it and probably shocks it when it moves. I know this is old news at this point, but this podcast was from this week. I mean, they will defend anybody. It really is. It really is over the line. Come on, Mark.
Yeah, I agree.
It didn't convince me, but it did get under my skin enough that I was like, am I making a bad decision right now? And then I walked in there, and I swear to God, the second I saw the dog, I was like, you idiot.
Right.
How powerful this.
Yeah. That's crazy because
so many clips. And
by the way, Stav has like a working brain. He is not convinced of this, by the way. He's just being like, oh, right. Yeah, of course. The dog. Yeah, the dog. Because any sane human being is gonna see that footage and say, well, the dog should not be treated like that. The dog should not be kept to one. Whether or not it was shocked. The dog, for months and months, there are clips of the dog trying to move and Hasan immediately correcting it. Just trying to move. So I want to be, it doesn't even matter about the shocking anymore. People are now, which is now the most BS thing ever. Did you know now, Mark? They're saying that, the prongs were removed from the collar after the fact. And that the prongs were removed and they put a piece of black tape to really disguise that the prongs were removed. They put a piece of black tape on the collar. And the reasoning behind the black tape, which Hasan is now admitted to, that they put black tape, is that underneath that tape, on the inside of the collar, Hasan put his phone number so that if the dog gets lost, you can call it. Duh. So everybody knows that when you have a 200-pound dog that gets lost, you want to make sure that whoever finds the dog has to take off its collar and look underneath it, underneath a black piece of tape or whatever, to find the number. And now that's what they're saying. That's the official story. I mean, they think everyone is stupid.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It's like that number is very valuable.
Oh
It's,
yeah, oh yeah.
It's
Really?
like a key. If you have Hassan's number, you have like a key to the left. And you don't leave a key like that out. You gotta hide that under the back doormat. You know what I mean? So I get it.
Francis Scott key.
Francis, hey, America the Beautiful. No, that's
Mark,
not
that
the
was
song.
such a good explanation. It's time for another shot.
Oh yeah, I
Another
earned that.
syringe.
And if you have any more Jeff Dye quotes that you need comprehending, I'm your guy.
I know, yeah, he's been doing a lot recently. I need to find the clip of him on Gutfeld. Actually, can we? Let me look if I can find that real quick. And this is basically over. I just want to say these guys covering for Hasan. I can't even believe what I'm seeing. And that these guys who are supposed to be intelligent leftists will say, oh, no, the dog wasn't abused when I was there. So, of course, the right wing made it up. Of course, Israel was in on it. Let's see if we can get... I need this clip. Okay, here we go. Here's the clip. Give me 30 seconds, Mark. But let's see Mark do his shot.
Yeah.
And let's play some
Sorry,
play some darn music over this. Mark, please.
Yeah, I'm trying to do this like without any air bubbles, but it's tough to pull it slow. Yeah, I still
You're doing
can't
great.
got the whole thing there. Anyways, oh god, this does not taste good. Oh god,
what happened?
I don't know. Some of it came out. I gotta look. Now there's a
I've
big
been there
gap in
before.
Hold on. Let me redo this. Hold on.
How to get an abortion. Comedy. Here's the clip I need you to explain to Jeff Dye, okay? Are you ready?
Yeah, hold on.
We'll wait for this. He needs to get drunker. Obviously, to
Yeah,
explain Jeff Dye.
yeah, down the hack.
Wow, there we go. That must have been an air bubble that made you choke. That must have been an air bubble.
This isn't my favorite type of liquor.
Liquor? Hardly know her. All right. Jeff Dye. Explain this clip to me, Mark.
Okay.
Explain this clip on Gutfeld or Jeff Dye to me.
Absolutely.
I'll teach your 16-year-old daughter how to dance. You know what I mean? Look. What? I can't say it. She just said.
Mark, go ahead. One more time,
All right,
though. Let's play one more time for people that didn't hear. 5 seconds on.
I'll teach your 16-year-old daughter how to dance. You know what I mean? Look. What? I can't.
Okay, so please, Mark, explain.
I kind of want to do a Jeff Dye voice where he gets real high pitched.
Yeah, do it.
See, the problem is you're taking that clip out of context. That's what the left likes to do. They take something out of context, and yeah, it's going to sound bad when you play just a 5-second snippet of what I'm saying on Gutfeld. But if you listen to the whole thing, we were talking about a 16-year-old daughter, so it wasn't creepy or weird. That's the thing.
Oh.
I don't want to hear it anymore.
Okay. Thank you, Jeff. That made perfect sense, actually. I had a context as usual. I got to go back to watching Family Guy instead of that. I mean,
Damn leftist.
That is edgier than anything they've said on Family Guy in 10 years, by the way, what Jeff just said. You're going to dance with your 16-year-old daughter. That was the left was up to that clip. I just know it. I don't know how, but the left definitely was in on that. Well, there we go.
An organized attack.
Yeah. They go after our strongest soldiers first to weaken, lop off the head. And the right will collapse. Obviously. Well, let's not end it there, Mark. I got plenty more to talk about tonight. And how are you feeling after a lot of... You got, what do you have, 1 syringe left, 2?
No, I got 2 left.
2 syringes, bro.
Yeah.
We're in the second hour almost of this show. Let's show something pretty funny. Let's get away from the Hasan. I'm so mad about Hasan talk. I'm sorry, everybody, but it's crazy. Why don't we talk about my Nepo baby of the week? I have a Nepo baby I like to feature every week on this show starting this week. And This one, I had not even heard about until recently. This one is special. She is one of a kind. And I'm going to let you guess, Mark, who her parents are. If I can show a picture. Is this the right clip? Okay, her name? Because I never heard of her. Some of the people in the chat might know her, but I've never heard of her. Her name is Apple Martin. Apple Martin. Would you like to guess who her parents are? Apple Martin.
Do they share a name, the last name, or is this the last name?
Steve Martin and a banana.
Chris Martin and a pear.
Oh, I like that. And you're actually right. Half right.
Yeah,
it is Chris Martin.
Nice. I love some Coldplay.
I love Coldplay. I don't know what has Coldplay been up to recently? I mean, I loved like 20 years ago Coldplay, first couple albums, Parachutes, whatever the other one's called, Knock Upside Your Head or whatever. Mama's Gonna Knock You Out. That album, I really liked when they were like a Radiohead rip-off band. That's when they were really good. That's when... Is your nose leaking? I thought you had like a leaky red nose. Is everything okay? No, everything's okay.
It could be the dye coming off.
There's nobody better than Jeff Dye.
It's okay.
True.
But well, yeah. So I love when Coldplay was like Radiohead 20 years ago, rip-off band. I love all that Yellow and Parachute crap. Now they're doing like songs with Lil Sims, and they're doing like EDM inspired, house inspired. You know, they go with the times, Chris Martin. But I haven't listened to a good Coldplay song in a good 12 years. I mean, do you have a recommendation? You have a rec for that?
No, I don't listen to a lot of recent Coldplay songs. But like, if you have a good song, like if you have one of my favorite songs, you're always going to be a good band to me, even though I don't like Green Day. Like, I haven't liked Green Day since American Idiot, but that's the stuff I grew up on, Tom. I love Dookie. They're always going to be good to me, even though the recent isn't good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. I love Green Day. But what Coldplay song keeps you coming back for more?
It's Talk. Let's talk.
Wait,
talk.
What? I didn't even know that one.
The drums are. I love the.
Let's take a little break. What album? Yeah. Okay. I don't even know what album. Moon Music?
From Austin City Limits.
Oh, let's watch that one. Maybe that won't get copyright struck. This is Talk from Austin City Limits. It's actually too new for me. This is Coldplay when they already. This is after Viva La Vida, right?
No, I think this is before.
Oh, okay. A little bit
also,
of Coldplay.
I went to Austin City Limits this week.
Oh, well, tell us about it. Bang, 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 bang. Is that Michael Gonzalez? And I am a sucker for that voice. Chris Martin, you rock. And then remember, how do I know you're gay? You like Coldplay. That's a classic, classic line. 4-Year-Old Virgin, big rack, not bad. But yeah, I know this song. It's not a bad song, Mark, but I can't believe this is the one for you.
Yeah, this is the one. I like it. Sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. Mark's not
sorry. Not bad.
Not bad. Talk, not bad. No, I know his voice is annoying for a lot of people, but it reminds me of when when Parachutes came out. I was 25. It was just the time of my life. 2005. And we used to sing Viva La Vida on the bus. That's how lame we were in school. I can't even think how that goes anymore. I was going to sing a little for you, but...
all I can think is living the vida loca.
Yeah, what is the name of the song? I'm getting it wrong, too. I'm not even saying it right, but...
No, it's Viva La Vida. I think it is.
Viva
But I
La-
forget
yeah.
how it even goes.
Viva Las Vegas. Well, here's his daughter, Apple Macintosh Martin, and she is the daughter of Chris Martin and Gwyneth Paltrow. Gwyneth.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So she's a mega celebs, 2 mega celebs daughter combined and made the Apple. Reminds me of Bryan Callen's amazing special, The Apple. Anyone seen that yet? We should talk about that too. The Apple. That's his closing line of his special, Mark. Have you seen it yet?
I have not.
Wow, you haven't even seen the famous clip. It's making the rounds. The Apple. And the crowd goes nuts. Wait till we get to that. This is the Apple Martin. And let's watch a little bit of this. She's very talented. And here she is. I like this because
How old is she?
She's in college. She's a senior in college right now. She's at Vandy.
So Jeff Dye can't dance with her?
No, too old.
Okay.
Way too old. So, wait, you kind of look bow your head again. Wait. Kind of look like a Dr. Seuss. You look like the Lorax or something with your head bowed. Who do you look like from Dr. Seuss? I mean, you got Cindy Lou Who braids. That's what with the head down, you got Cindy Lou Who going on. Okay. I'm sorry. Mark looks like Apple. They were left out in the sun. Okay, here's some Apple talk. Baked apple crisp. Here she is doing an ad campaign for Gap, specifically Gap Kids. Now remember, she is the daughter of Chris Martin and Gwyneth Paltrow. Has she ever touched a Gap item in her life? I think that would repel her. But listen to her talk about how much she loved Gap.
I think of growing up with it as you get older, which I think is really unique. I don't think that many other brands can say that they go from babies to adults, that you find personal items in every single one of those phases.
Oh, there's Gwyneth.
Oh my God, when I was little, I remember I had so many Gap Kids stuff, and I remember getting so excited walking past like the huge store in London. I've like
walking past. She never had her Gap Kids.
No.
In her life. She was wearing Burberry from day one. That's probably too low class.
Loved clothes since I was a baby. The beautiful pink dress, quintessential first date, Carrie Bradshaw moment.
Apple alert. She is outrageous. I mean, her attitude, I can get into her personal life. I've read all about Apple Martin. I've got all the details into her. And I'm okay making fun of her, Mark, because she is not a very nice person. She got kicked out of probably the most exclusive high school in the country. She got expelled for bullying another student to the point of the student almost doing you-know-what. And, eating too many cookies, doing way too much, overdosing on cookies. She bullied this person to the extent that she got expelled from a school that's like $120K a year. They don't want to kick anybody out. And then she went to Gwyneth's high school to finish, Gwyneth's old high school to finish. It's called it's literally out of Arrested Development. Like her high school that she graduated from is called Connections. It's some made up nonsense where, you don't get letters, you don't get grades as letters, you get how many people did you inspire today? It's one of those schools. So anybody can graduate. It takes no talent. And then every rich kid goes to Vandy. We all know that. So I'm not going to make fun of her just for that. So she goes, and she's actually a musician now, Mark. She's taking up for her father. And this song actually really reminds me of Coldplay. You might like it. This might remind you of Talk, Mark.
Okay.
This is Jade Street Satellites. And there's a payoff to this. There's a great payoff to this, believe me.
Wait a second.
What?
We have more subscribers than them?
Whoa!
Hey, look how the tables have turned.
Hey,
look at us.
Look at us now.
We were just two guys telling jokes every night, and now look at us. We're bigger than ever.
We ought to treat this channel like Gary Veter. Ignore them. They're little. Here's Jade Street Satellites with Apple Martin. This literally sounds like Coldplay. Listen to this. Isn't that Coldplay already?
Yeah.
It's literally what's that
You
one?
were all yellow.
Yeah, and you were all cookie. Yeah. Literally, it's yellow. And just listen to her sing for a second, because you'll see what I'm talking about.
And be serenaded.
And yes, 17K views, 44 subs. That's a little suspicious in my book. But wouldn't you also just buy subs? I don't know. Take a listen. Took the run.
When the rain stops,
Okay.
I'll take you without warning.
So from this, you might. I mean, I'm not a music expert. Don't believe me. I mean, we're into Coldplay and Dookie over here. We're not musical experts, but it sounds decent, right?
Yeah,
nothing wrong. I mean,
not bad.
I don't like the song, but she sounds okay. She sounds pretty good. Well, luckily for us, she did a live pop-in performance. Let's take a listen to her live vocals. Gwyneth Paltrow singing the same song, I believe. Gwyneth Paltrow's
It
daughter,
looks like
Apple.
it's the same exact shot.
It looks
as
like the
before.
same show. Yeah, it might be the same how they
Yeah.
recorded the music video. They just recorded this. Listen to her singing. This is why she's my Nepo baby of the week. Off key, lady. Yeah, what's that move?
I don't know. She's like starts to like kind of lift up her shirt. It's like, what are you doing?
Well, you gotta give her something. Listen to that. Chris Martin never hit that note. That's in the haunted house when the witch pops out. You hear that? So she's trying to do her dad, but it ain't coming off. Jade Street, Jade Martin, Apple Martin, and she probably walked off here. She probably walked off stage, got a deal with Old Navy. I mean, you really can't do wrong if you're her. So Apple Martin, absolutely, just a disgrace in my opinion. Think about how many people. And it's not like there's some people, Gracie Abrams, J.J. Abrams' daughter, she's a singer. She's big now. Okay, she has some sort of singing ability, I guess. I don't even know. But think about someone like this where there are so many people out there that train their whole life to become singers, do this their entire life. Yet they can't do a bad impression of their famous dad, so they don't get anywhere. And they don't have Gwyneth Paltrow throwing they're throwing goop inside these record producers' ears so they don't have to listen to this crap. Goop, I tell you. So anyway,
Hey, Tom.
Yeah?
That joke? Not bad.
Thanks, Shaquille. All right, there's Apple Martin, man. She just really bugged me. And everything else I hear about her, it's like, if you're going to have that much money and be that rich, can you at least be nice? Can you be nice? Like, that's the least I want from everybody who's ultra wealthy. Just be nice about it. And I'm not going to bug you. But
I might.
Yeah, I might still bug you, but really. Be nice at least. Be jolly. Same problem with overweight people, and I love my overweights out there. I really do. But overweight people, are you all aware that you were supposed to be jolly all the time in the past? What happened to that? What happened to being nice as a big fat person? Was she a great big fat person? What happened to that? Because now they're all miserable. I mean, you go to the grocery store, they're all miserable. I want them doing belly bounces off each other. I want them, letting you through in line. You got to be jolly. This is my opinion. And if you're fat, overweight, and rich, and then you're a dick, like, David Harbour's out of shape. He's the biggest jerk in the world. You got to really take a look in that big old mirror of yours. That diamond-plated, extra-wide mirror of yours, you big, rich fatsos. See, you're allowed to make fun of fat people if they're the rich fat ones.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe. Anyway, Mark. Just my opinions. Please do Buffalo Marill. I don't even know how would he do that? How would Mark do that? Oh, Buffalo Bill, but Buffalo Marill. You've seen Silence of the Lambs, I hope?
Yeah, but it's I got what's his something about lotion and skin.
Yeah, she puts the lotion on her skin or else she gets the hose again. Go ahead.
But I do it as Sam Marill.
Yeah, so I'll be like, hey, you queef, let me out of this wait. Let's start again. Hey, you queef, let me out of this well already.
She puts the lotion on the skin or else she gets the hose again.
Very good. I got nothing to add to that. That was
okay.
My favorite part of the Silence of the Lambs, the funniest part of the movie is when the ladies, the senator's daughter is trapped in the well, and the FBI agent, she's in there looking for Buffalo Bill. She's got her gun. She's going in every room and she's scared as hell. And then she sees the lady in the well and she goes, "Don't worry, just wait here. We're gonna get you out of here. Just wait here." And then she starts wandering. She starts going in the next room to kill Buffalo Bill. And the lady goes, "Get back here, you bitch! Get me!" She started calling her bitch and everything. I love that part because that's how you would act in a real emergency situation. You want to be like nice and kind. You're like, "Get me the fuck out!" Hey, you queef, get me the hell out of this well, you dirty bitch. You would act like that. You wouldn't be all nice. I love that movie. Got out Hannibal Lecter. Well, Apple Martin, that's it. I got some stiff sock stuff, burning a hole in my pocket. Can we do that, Mark?
Yes, it's been a while since we talked about the stiff sock boys.
Let's do it, man. That's Trevor Wallace and Michael Blaustein. And thank you for all joining us tonight. I really appreciate it. We're over 2 hours into this program. And if you're enjoying it, please
be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Just a fun show. I hope you're enjoying it. Now, the Stiff Socks had a couple episodes, boring episodes with other people in them, but is this even going to work? What is this? This is a weird ass. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Copy. Paste. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Jeff Dye's agent has something else to say. He's still on the line. We've left him literally on the phone this entire time. Jeff Dye's agent, go ahead.
He asked to make yourself feel fucking better. From now on, he's gonna let you. He doesn't need your version of the story to be true. He knows who he fucking is! And everyone else around him does too. He's not here to prove a point to those that have already fucking decided!
God.
He's walking away, head high, heart intact. And your guilt isn't his to fucking carry. And that is the fucking truth. Yes!
Oh, so true. Thank you, Jeff Dye's agent, for that long message. He's been on for a couple hours now. Stiff Socks. I always do my Stiff Socks moment of the week. This is a two-parter, and because I'm going to show an old episode and a new episode, you're going to see the transformation of Michael Blaustein. Get excited. So here's first, I just love their riffing. I love this video is private. Whoa, Stiff Socks.
The Stiff Socks went private?
Did I find another issue with people censoring?
Oh no.
No. They privated this one? What did they say? The clip I was going to show was not even outrageous. They privated their damn video. It's called, Mark, the episode title is Beach Backshots. That's the title of the episode. Which I was going to make that the title of this, but Beach, they got rid of it. Beach Backshots. Oh, here it is. Okay.
Nah.
I don't know what happened. They re-uploaded it or something. But remember, here's what Michael Blaustein looks like now. Just remember that, Mark. Do you see him?
Yeah, looks like the regular old Blaustein I remember.
Looks like classic Blau. Let's hear the Stiff Socks moment of the week, and then we'll get to Blau's transformation. And remember, no judgment. You can be however old you are, but Michael Blaustein is 40 years old. 40-year-old Michael Blaustein. Take a listen. Stiff Socks moment of the week. I love this.
You were saying getting your ass eaten by braces.
Yeah, okay, but dude, that would be like, let's say you're dating a woman, she's 25, she got fucking braces, and she tries to eat your ass. I mean, what is that like? That's got to feel like a rusty manscape. Put in the ab.
Also, how do you get on an airplane? How do you get on an airplane? Whoop, whoop. Take the bombs out. Nope, I just have knives on my... Yo, has anyone ever fucking held up like a bank or something with braces? Like, they're kind of not...
The hell?
Oh, I love these guys. I miss these guys.
I miss these two. I mean, the Riff Master General. I mean, first of all, I mean, the whole premise is gross, but then what is Blaustein talking about? I have a new segment on the show I call "What is Blaustein talking about?"
I just missed these parts where Blaustein thinks he has like this revelation, and then he just says the most stupid thing
Stupidest line ever.
I love it. Oh man!
By the
I
way,
need some medicine.
maximum occupancy 69. Got him. Uh oh, Mark's about to shoot up again.
I got a fever for some more Blaustein.
Yeah.
I need some Blaustein.
I need some Blaustein running through my freaking aorta. Okay, Mark. One more time.
Get on an airplane. Whoop, whoop. Take the bomb.
Okay, wait, we gotta get back to the real beginning of this. Disgusting premise, and then it gets worse.
You were saying getting your ass eaten by braces.
Yeah, okay, but dude, that would be like, let's say you're dating a woman, she's 25, she got fucking
That's Tyler Fisher hat style, by the way. No joke.
braces, and she tries to eat your ass. I mean, what is that like? That's got to feel like a rusty manscape. Put in the ab.
Also, how do you get on an airplane?
What?
How do you get on an airplane? Whoop, whoop. Take the bombs out. Nope.
He
I
knows
just
he
have
bombed.
knives on my... Yo, has anyone ever fucking held up like a bank or something with braces? Like, they're kind of knives. Everyone get down. Let's just sit in the silence for a second.
This is incredible show. Go ahead, Mark.
Has anybody held up a bank with syringes?
Oh my god. You go deeper and deeper with that thing every time. I mean, I'm not saying.
What, this?
Yeah, that was.
Well, I don't
deep.
want to splash everywhere.
Of course.
Now, is the mic picking up it all splashing in the bottom of my mouth?
No,
like
we got to turn that
Samuel?
gain up for the next one because I didn't hear any squelching, any.
Well, I only got one left, but
that was sick.
I can always reload these. Pretty sure.
Oh yeah, well don't. No, I think. What is that? You're gonna be on 6, right?
The next one will be 6. Yeah.
That's a healthy number, man. I don't think
Well-
Bargnum and Sam Morella had 6 shots of their own drink.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Well, that was
Somebody's gotta
Michael
do the dirty
Blaustein.
work.
What's that, Mark?
I said somebody's got to do their dirty work for 'em.
Absolutely. You're the man. Now, that was Michael Blaustein then, right?
Yeah.
That's Michael Blaustein like we know him and love him. Here's Michael Blaustein today. Play it. Whoa.
Wow.
He has gone full.
Whoa.
Look at
Florida. Correct.
Look at him. He has gone zoom. He has zoomerfied his hair. I mean, I got to actually bring this down because you guys can't even see this. Wait a sec. He has zoomerfied his hair. He got the perm. He got the zoomer ass perm, bruh. 40-year-old Michael Blaustein. I mean, you're watching a man DH himself in real time.
Honestly, Tom, I'm more appalled by that last screenshot of Trevor Wallace's face.
Whoa, what's wrong with his face, yo?
And everyone knows that others, you
It's
know,
like,
you
hey,
can't
the
recognize
guy's
more
trying a
than me,
new
but there-
haircut.
You know how
but
there's
if you go
certain
back to
What is
Trevor Wallace?
Frank is
I got to find a good clip. Where is Trevor? Come on, Trev.
one of
By
them,
locals or tourists?
What's wrong with Trev?
I don't know. It's just. I guess I've never seen his face up close in this quality. I don't know. There's a lot of glowing skin. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm
my
not one to talk.
My shiny face and me, man. He is shining.
He's shining.
Shine bright like a Blaustein. You know, he is shining. He's shining bright. But let's get to a little clip of this episode. I think he looks nuts, Michael Blaustein now. Just he's not the man I fell in love with. I'll say that.
Book.
it's from some fucking like YM book or YA book. Sorry, YM.
Okay, so he's reading a book, a YA book, which I think he calls a YN book, which might be the funniest thing I've ever heard, if you know. But give it a goog. But he was reading a YN book, a young adult book, and this is outrageous. He is really trying to turn himself into a 13-year-old. I mean, I've never seen anything like that. I've never watched the Brian Johnson podcast, but this is about the closest you're going to get. That's the guy who is so into de-aging himself. You know, he's going to live forever. He's got it sleeps upside down with Gravitron boots, and he pinches his testicles with clothespins when he wakes up in the morning. You know, things that keep you healthy.
What book?
It's from some fucking like YM book or YA book. Sorry, YM's crazy. YA is some young adult book. Dude, there's pages in there where this girl is trying to fuck a fairy. I mean, trying to fuck one.
What's happening?
It's called fucked.
It's called illegal.
It's not. It's legal.
So he's reading, and I looked up this book, and I'm going to get full details for you because this is a New York Times #1 bestseller. It is some young adult novel where fairies have sex with each other for 300 pages. It is like a TikTok. It's probably what that, you know, the Joe List gay cleaner does. He probably just sits and reads that book shirtless on TikTok. It's one of those books, Mark. This is a sexy ass book for teens. I mean, and he's reading this. I've lost my mind on this one. What is it called? It's called like they find it eventually. It's not called it, but it is like A Court of Mist and Fury. It's one of these fantasy novels. Feyre is preparing to marry her lover Temlin. However, the memory of the crime she committed to free herself from Amaranta comes back to haunt her. That must be what this show sounds like if you don't know any New York podcasters. It's like Sam Morril just dissed Gary Veeder in front of Sal Volcano. It's like, what the hell are you talking about? Karen Feehan just broke up with Drew Montana over First Date with Lauren Compton. Like these could be all made up names. You would never know if you didn't pay attention to life. Like I do. Shades of Faye. So this is all pretty Faye to me. Let's do Bryan Callen's special. Speaking of Apple. Speaking of apples. Apples to comedians. This is Bryan Callen's new thing. And you know, there's some videos coming out now, Mark. Videos by these podcast critique channels, voiceover channels, where they say this is like the nail in the coffin for Austin comedy. This proves how bad Austin comedy is. This special proves it. This special is gonna kill Austin comedy. What do you have to say to that before seeing it?
Well, I did see honestly, now that I did see this special. I saw the last line he says, and it just eats shit. You wouldn't think you watch it. You'd think you watched the end of a TED Talk.
Yeah. We're gonna get to the last line and a little bit more, but yeah, they're saying, hey, this just proves that whatever Stav was saying about Austin being just anti-trans, and that's their whole punchline of being sexist and racist. It proves you all right. And when I went to Austin, I'll tell you, only about 60-70% of the people I met were making trans jokes. That was it. I mean, there was a good portion that didn't even bring it up, but the rest were quite often bringing it up. I met Juanita from Kiltony. Mm-hmm. Nice gal. But the problem was, it was just like everyone is like ready to be like, you have a penis. They were all ready to do that like within a second of saying hello to her.
Yeah.
I think. At least I think.
Yeah.
Great screenshot, by the way. I just randomly opened this, and this is how Bryan Callen does comedy, of course. He grimaces at you. He yells at you. He says you're a wimp, and you got to be more of a man like him.
Defunded, destroyed. So you better be careful. So be on the right side of history. Yeah. But I was looking at this kid with the dress and the beard, and I thought,
So this is the whole trans bit. This is the ending bit. This is his big ending trans bit. And
This is on YouTube?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Big time. Lost.
I'm surprised.
false gods.
I'm surprised the Mothership lets people put their specials on YouTube. Like you'd think.
Well, a lot of them do. I mean, Uncancelable.
Oh yeah.
You
Forgot
remember
about
that one?
Yeah. How's that one start?
It starts like it fades. It comes from a black screen and it kind of fades in on the Comedy Mothership, and then you hear. I was David Lucas. Now I'm walking down the street to 6th Street. Uncancelable.
Yes.
Got my vape in my hand and my money in the plan. Uncancelable. Danny Brown. We all know. But this whole thing goes on for a long time. This ending bit, and it starts with trans material, and you can feel the crowd just saying, "Oh, okay." And this is a right-wing crowd. They like Bryan Callen, but the crowd checks out real quick because there's nothing that, we haven't heard from Joe Rogan since 2018. I think it was pretty wild he decided to end like this.
I'm probably looking at a white minority, which is wild. You can be white and you can be a minority now. And that's wild. And it's very unique because, for black people and brown people.
Okay, well, he's going to make this big point. He's actually woke about this whole thing. But I want to show one part no one's talking about. Oh, here he goes. He's going to say, hey, the trans are very, very, they're beloved. I'm the only one taking them down.
And that's wild. And it's very unique because, for black people and brown people and indigenous people, for them to become minorities, they had to go through hundreds of years of brutal colonization and slavery. But now you can have blonde hair and blue eyes, be white as the driven snow, and you can be a minority on the same level because you feel like one. That's hacking the system, baby. Yeah. Leave it up to white people, man. They're great. White people I'm not saying there aren't real trans people. That's not what I'm saying here, because there are. I'm just saying there are grifters in every community. Ooh. Yeah, man. It's wild. I mean, now you can be white and you can be a bigger minority than a black man. Just ask Dave Chappelle.
Oh, my God. So, what is he kissing up to Dave? With that? He must be kissing up to Dave with that, Mark.
Yeah.
You trying to get a phone call from Dave?
That's rough.
That is absolutely wild to be like, Dave
to make that face and get no reaction is
yeah, and there was
I can't believe you left that in the special.
That was supposed to be a giant applause break, at least cut to the crowd.
Yeah.
But incredible.
Well, when they cut to the crowd earlier, it's just like 3 people clapping, and then it's like one person's like this, like right in the front row.
Yeah, no one likes this.
Yeah,
and we've all heard it. Dave Chappelle made this exact point in like 8 specials in a row. He did this.
Bigger minority than a black man. Just ask Dave Chappelle. Hey, listen, I know that's a tough section of my presentation, and, some people find that offensive, and I honor your feelings. I really do. But at least honor the fact that that's the way I feel about it.
Always pointing down to his crotch. I mean, this guy cannot.
Yeah, what the hell?
How I feel about. I mean, unbelievable. So he keeps going with us. I mean, it's a 6. I can't listen to the whole 6-minute bit. It just keeps going. And it's basically like, I'm worried about them. It makes me uncomfortable. Oh, okay. Mark, your thoughts?
My thoughts is the only thoughts I want to think about trans people are what Jeff Dye has to think about trans people. And Jeff Dye would actually be able to translate this Callen bit for us perfectly. I think.
Oh, absolutely.
So-
I think it would sound something like this.
Ask your Latinx or Mexican grandparents how they feel about trans rights.
Something like that.
Okay. Thank you.
I gotta find my abuelita and talk to her quick. Okay. Wow. Begged for that applause break. I mean, begged.
That's
Dang.
the way I
Literally.
feel about it.
Oh, and the shrug. Oh, man.
Damn, dude. This is wow. This is like something Big Stinky would do to try to get like a applause break on like a really shitty joke. Like this
Yeah,
is
what
like
it would be like,
really
yeah.
bad. Like if he's doing it ironically, but he's not. Like
No.
this is his big point.
Right.
Like,
I don't know. I forget, hey, and you guys don't like to have a black ass, right? And you have a big applause break, right, Mark?
Yeah, bow.
That dude, Big Stinky, killer on the road, man. Killer. Demon time on the road.
I got one more week till I'm out there. Back out in the Austin scene. I can't wait.
Mark's going back out to Austin. Mark's going to hit up the clubs. Mark's got to get booked on some TV shows again. It's going to be great.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
That's just how I feel. Anybody? Anybody want to clap?
I can't leave you like that, though.
That's the definition of a smattering of applause.
I don't want to be the old guy making fun of a kid in a dress and a beard. And I don't think I was, but it might sound that way. Because I got to go deeper. And I thought to myself, what is it about this zeitgeist? Why did that trans movement take place in this zeitgeist? Why not mine? I would have loved to have worn a dress and a beard. Seriously, just to mess with my dad.
This is revolutionary comedy. And then we'll go to the closer. And by the way, the whole thing is, I watched this whole thing, man. He does like this crazy stuff where he goes, he says twice in 1 minute, completely separate statements. He goes, he just says the words funny. So he goes, and it was not what I thought it would be. And then she came in a car, but it was not what I expected. He's just using funny words now. Not.
My dad was a Marine. To walk up.
Okay, so then we go to the finale, man. He was talking earlier about apples. Not Apple Martin. This is a whole different subject. And the evil, remember, Mark, in the Bible about the apple, and we are.
Yes.
Let's listen to this.
What's the point of learning anything when AI can do it better tomorrow? That's the other thing that kid is facing. Thought to myself, the future for me, bright, something I could predict. For that,
The future's just glowing for you, man. I've seen what you've been up to, man. The future is bright. Pending court cases. Bright future. You're on the wall here, by the way, Bryan Callen. You're on my wall. Have you seen it? You're right up there. Oh, here we go.
Unholy communion here. Ooh, damn. And I thought about that too as I looked around that coffee shop and I saw everybody bent over their phones like broken monks in this unholy communion, just having thoughts, thinking they wanted to be somebody else, wanted to be somewhere else, just dragging their thumbs. Just a nation of drug addicts. Dopamine, cortisol, adrenaline. Dopamine, cortisol, adrenaline. And I thought to myself, damn. Maybe it's not a coincidence that this machine I can't turn myself away from.
Can't even look.
Maybe it's not a coincidence that this machine is also called the Apple. Thank you very much.
But see, Mark, that was a point. He made a point at the end.
It was a mic drop, but he didn't drop it all the way to the floor.
I think I saw that exact quote on iFunny in 2012. That was like no wonder they call it the Apple. There's a bite out of it. Oh my God. That's how you end your special. I think you should go around Austin as Big Stinky doing that bit at the end of your 5 minutes. Just go.
Oh,
I
that's
saw
a good
you
idea.
people
I
on
should
your
rewrite
phones.
that bit somehow to just do like a really hacky and even more like hacky and tacky
Right.
Apple bit.
How could you get any hacker? Because it's literally, I saw these people glued to their phones, kind of like the Apple. The apple.
Well, the thing is like I don't even think he's like trying to make a joke. He's just making like a comparison. So it's Big Stinky will at least make a bad joke, you know? That's my hope. I need to make a big bad joke.
Big bad joke.
punchline.
But this is so I've been going. I really just went around today all day saying the apple. The apple. Thank you, everybody. Good night. That's how I left Starbucks this morning. Wow, you're all glued to your phone. It's kind of like the apple. Okay, I'll take my Frappuccino. I got to go. The apple.
Coffee for the apple.
Oh, yeah. Hey, guys, let's own the libs tomorrow. Everybody go to Starbucks. When they ask for your name, say apple. I mean, that'll get to Apple or Apple Martin.
Austin, you make me feel very lucky. God bless. Thank you so much.
3 people stood. Ooh, this is the new uncancelable. He never got that good of a reaction to make that face during the special. I watched the whole thing. This must have been photo shoots in post.
But she straight from the wood, she match my energy. Sending me naked pictures, I'm falling like hearting me. And jealous, they watching, see in my section, we all the kings. Hey, if you thirsty, take a shot, kill that ego. Just like
Not that different. And here's the whole crew, man. Thanks to the comedy Mothership, Joe Rogan. I mean, he must be like, get me the hell off of this thing. Get me off the credits. Poor Adam Egan, too. Well, how about, since this is the end of Austin, apparently, this is officially killing Austin, Mark. Let's go take a look inside the Mothership. What do you say?
Sure, yeah.
I mean, I've never really been. I looked outside at the armed guards. They pointed their rifles at me. I had to turn right around. But what does it look like for the comic, Mark? I mean, do you know? You have a little knowledge.
I know a little bit. I've been in both rooms. I performed in one. I actually performed in two, actually. And then, yeah, I know the Mothership.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Mitzi's.
Yeah.
Yo. Well, luckily, Mark, I don't have just to rely on your drunken recollection of the Mothership. We have a actual trip through the joint. This is special because I was like, wow, how do they, what does this place really look like? You know, I was too scared to go in. I went into Mitzi's. I went to the Creek in the Cave. I went to Narbar, for God's sakes. But I was too scared to go into the comedy Mothership. It's too intimidating. It's really the home of trans comedy. So I need to see what's happening. This is the artist. This guy right here is the artist that painted the Mothership. I guess like the stairwell. He's working on a big painting in the Mothership stairwell. So they're going to take us through a whole thing. And they're going to show you actually how the comics get to the green room and what these comics have to look at. This is really good.
Oh, what's going on, everybody? Just wanted to update you on the progress I've been making here on my latest mural series at the world-renowned comedy Mothership, and kind of show you the space and give you an idea of where I'm headed with things. And the walls are actually in the back of the house.
I never really looked. Is Joe Rogan's special still up there? Because I heard today it's still up there on the wall. You know, Elephant Graveyard, our good friend Ellie, actually exposed Joe Rogan. Actually, Joe Rogan then took down his own special from this wall of famous comedy specials. I heard today it's back up. I couldn't really see it here.
Yeah.
But this cameraman.
I thought they show it on here.
I don't remember. The cameraman's awful on this, though. So
They're actually in the back of the house. There's a nice long hallway that goes.
That's where you go. You might think this is where I go to die in nuclear holocaust. No, it's where you go to laugh.
Hallway that goes from behind the stage.
Batman, little boy.
Up these winding stairs and makes it up all the way up
There's
to
a
the green
kettlebell
room.
holding the door open.
No, was there?
Yeah.
There is.
Is that of Rogan's face? I don't even think that's a monkey. I
It
think
might be
that's
Rogan's face. So it's like an inside scoop. Yeah, it's Joe Rogan's head.
Okay.
And people say it's a cult down there. I mean, come on. This is a nice.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Stairs and makes it up all the way up to the green room. And so here it is. This is the beginning right here. And so my idea for this whole thing, my thesis was really to, I wanted to do something more than just, werewolves and aliens and freaking monkeys eating shrooms and like many things that have been done so many times. I wanted to take the comedians through.
So it's some weird, whacked out, psychedelic nonsense. I mean, if you told me it was AI, I wouldn't be surprised, because this is what AI comes up with when you go, Set. When the average person goes, yo, Grok, generate some trippy visuals. That's what comes up. I mean, it's the most boring, a lion, but the colors are off. And the sky looks way different. There's 2 moons. Whoa, bro. Is this what getting high feels like? You know, that's what you're looking at when you're walking up the stairwell. This is pretty fascinating.
Kind of like a visual aesthetic meditation. Take them through their creative process as they're making their way in the club, up the stairs, and by the time they make their way to the green room, they'll be in a focused state. And so on the right-hand side will be...
Oh my God. So from what I hear about these comics, they all go to the club. They're all miserable in the green room. I mean, you think they're going to have a meditative journey up the stairs? Or is Shane Gillis going, I can't believe I got to do this. I wish I was at home. Wish I was at home with Gerbies and Lamisi.
Wish I was back in New York.
Was it back in New York or Philly or Westchester, bro, with Gerbies? You know, that's where he wants to be. He doesn't want to be looking at psychedelic travels through your third eye. So, come on.
Him coming.
This is so 2011, bro.
Into the club, and on the left-hand side will be when they're making their way from the green.
You gotta walk a lot of stairs. I mean, a lot of these comics are not in shape. How do they get up here every day?
Yikes.
You know what I mean? It's 3 staircases.
How's David Lucas still that fat?
Right.
Room to the stage, so it'll be 2 different meditations, but it'll all be very cohesive. And so I'm not even 10%.
Kick that guy out. That guy wasn't supposed to be there. Please have him escorted out.
There, but the first 2 weeks have really been figuring out
trying to cancel Tony.
How I want to.
He's a
he was an Asian spy. Actually, yeah, he was a CCP operative.
Yeah,
planting bugs in case Tony calls someone Oriental in the green room. Want to cancel him.
Say it aesthetically and how to make it all kind of come together in one big puzzle piece. So this is it right here.
Again, Grok, generate me an epic image right now. Generate me something that Elon Musk would be proud of. That's what you got. I mean, good luck to this artist, man. But for God's sakes. And by the way, I'm telling you, the minute that Shane Gillis walks up these stairs and goes to Joe Rogan and goes, dude, the mural's pretty gay. It's all coming down. The whole thing is coming down. It's all being replaced with... They'll have to tell this poor guy that everyone hates it because of Shane Gillis. I guarantee that's going to happen. Hey, man. Hey, I know you worked really hard on that mural, Joe here, but actually, Shane wants it to look like the walkout tunnel at Notre Dame. So could you put that up real quick?
Yeah, can you get play like a Notre Dame's play like a champion, but just say perform like a champion.
Perform like an absolute murderer today.
Who was just a straight up murderer.
I guarantee in a month this was all gone because Shane Gillis and Sean Gardini called it gay. It's happening. So anyway, that's the Comedy Mothership. I didn't know you had to walk up 8 flights of stairs to get there.
Yeah.
And this is what you get to look at on your journey. I mean, more comedy albums on the wall, please. Anything. Anything. Well, Mark, we got to talk Twitch. I mean, do you want to do your last shoot? We should take a quick break before we get to Twitch. TwitchCon.
Yeah, I could take a quick break, and I could be right back.
Let's do it, man. We're going to be right back on After Night, and I'm going to show you in the meantime our Tubi moment of the week. My favorite streaming platform is Tubi, and this is a haunted edition of Tubi. Do you guys remember, what's it called? Get Out? You've seen Get Out, I hope, right? Jordan Peele's Get Out. Well, Tubi made their own version of Get Out, the streaming service, called Woke. Now, this is one of my favorite movies. Let me get some music ready here as we get ready to take our break with our Tubi moment of the week. You know, I watch a lot of crap for you people. Let's watch it. Tubi. Go ahead now. This is from Tubi's Get Out. It's called Woke. Enjoy. Yeah. Okay, let's get this full screen and we're out of here. We'll be right back on After Night. Thank you so much.
Yeah. How about you drop it and fight me like a real man? Newsflash, this ain't the fucking movies. Man, fuck you. Part of your shit. So long, motherfucker. Oh, shit.
We'll be right back. Back on After Night. I hope you all took a minute there to relieve yourselves. Do whatever you had to do. Well, Mark, we have some time left. I say we can do both, but which is more important to you? Is it Andrew Schulz and Zohran or Twitch, the death of Twitch.tv? You're the one that has to drink through this, so you tell me.
I'm in between a rock and a hard place. I feel like we've done Andrew Schulz a bunch.
Yeah, I agree.
We can do Twitch, even though I have no personal.
Well, yeah,
you know.
I know it's hard to digest if you don't know anything about it, but you do know Hasan, and Hasan's a big part of this. Hasan is part of the death of Twitch, obviously, because he is their star. I mean, he has become He's not the biggest. Again, I think he's the third biggest political streamer, English speaking. But he is their darling. He is taken care of by Twitch. Twitch makes sure he's well fed and that he does not get banned. And he just stays around. You know, he can shock the dog. He can kick the dog. He can throw the dog. He can power slam the dog. They're going to say, well, you know, he's fighting a genocide. Let him elbow drop onto the dog. You know, he's trying to save the world. So, first of all, here's a clip of Hasan speaking to TMZ about the dog. The dog. Let's see. Can we get this? TMZ. I swear on my life I saved it here. Yeah. There we go. There it is. Hasan, TMZ, talking dogs.
The clip itself looks terrible because it looks like where I'm like looking back to give her a place command. It looks like I'm moving around where all my Zintons are, ironically enough. And then she yelps. Ooh. And she's getting back up onto the bed. In the process of getting back up onto the bed, she yelps in that moment. And every now and then...
Sounds pretty nervous, doesn't he? She gets on the bed at that moment.
She snags her claw onto something like a dew claw, or she steps on something funny.
Course.
Sometimes when I'm wrestling with her, she'll give off like a little yelp. Or
sometimes when I'm put her in a chokehold, she just starts to make noises. I don't know why.
She's playing with other dogs. Yeah. She'll give off a yelp. She wasn't even wearing like the vibration.
So he's admitted to fighting with the dog until it yelps, dog fighting with the other people with the dog. and of course shocking it.
Collar that's in contention now. Like everyone's like, this is not, you know, he definitely shocked her. Like on that day, she just had like a regular collar. She has a bunch of different collars. There's like a phi collar, there's a vibration collar for reinforcing her training, or most importantly for walking around when I'm like out in the park or when I'm hiking.
I got an iron vice collar if she acts up. I got a whole helmet that goes over her head. I mean, I got a lot of things. I could sometimes I just put a rag over her head and pour water onto it to simulate drowning. I mean, the dog has a lot of different collars. The dog. This guy's outrageous with all his made up lies. The dog's got a lot of collars. Yeah, one does shock it horribly, but he's got a lot of collars.
Or anything like that. When I take her on long walks, I like to let her roam. I like to let her run around. And if she's super far away where she can't hear me, or if
Romy Rosmer,
her attention is elsewhere, you know, if she's like chasing a squirrel or something, the vibration is supposed to communicate alongside with like your voice. That's what it's
explaining
used
collars
for.
to us.
And right now, I would say like all of my social media, like wherever I am on the internet, people are just like, you're a dog abuser. I'm going to come and kill you. I'm going to steal your dog. I'm going to kidnap your dog. That's one of the most insane, like, I mean, yeah, here, just.
Well, people are saying, I want to rescue the dog. I want that dog to have a good home. I want the dog to be able to wander outside a 6 square foot square. I'm trying to kidnap my dog, bruh.
Just now, like 6 minutes ago, are you the dog abuser guy? Right? Like, it's always,
yes. Answer yes.
Yeah, his only notification on his phone is that, hey, are you the dog abuser?
Yeah, that's not a good sign, dude. I mean, honestly,
Yeah,
I've never gotten that text. I've never gotten that message. Maybe
that's basically what's going on, and it's understandable. But there are definitely people who are like actively pushing this to
Israel,
to drive home some kind of narrative, and that has been a little weird to deal with. Like people who like sincerely are going like, you are a dog abuser and you must die.
Wow, this guy's out of his world. So he is innocent of all charges, obviously. I don't really know. The dog, I guess the official story is the dog clipped its nail. Okay. I'm glad you put that tape over the collar and the likes the place that she loves to lay there and all that stuff. I clipped its tape, of course. I forgot. You know, I figured out why the dog collar has his phone number on the inside of the collar. Because normally you would have it on a little tag hanging off the dog, right, Mark? So that you could just say, oh, whose dog is this? But now you have to take off. But it's not to take off the dog's collar and look at it. The number one reason the number is on the inside of the collar is that so when he electrocutes Kaya too hard and she evaporates like a Looney Tunes gag, you can grab the collar from the dust and look at it. Oh, it's Hasan's collar. He probably wants this back. You know, that's the reasoning.
But you could put that on the outside too if you zap her into dust.
Well, yeah, but it's safer on the inside.
Oh,
it's not exposed to the elements. It's just rubbing on the dog's fur all day.
It's the numbers etched in metal, right?
Well, it's not etched. It's just he said he drew it on or something in Sharpie. It's not even etched, so there's no proof that it was ever there. It's just drawn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought it was like a nice metal, like
right.
You know, for
that
lack
would
of a better
be
term,
that would be
dog
legit.
tag.
You could actually prove that to be true. Right.
Yeah, and it's a conductor. You know,
that's true. Yeah, I think so. I think, yeah.
Well,
he's taking physics. Now, that's the first death of Twitch. I mean, Hasan is still going over this, and now all his acolytes, all the people that have to, and they're all LA people, LA streamers. They're the ones still on his side on this. The only people, really. And of course, Gianmarco. But it's people in the coastal elites. Let's be honest. I mean, is there anyone in Iowa who thinks Hasan isn't beating that dog? Allegedly. I don't think so. But one of his people that's getting in trouble right now, one of his friends, is QT Cinderella. QT Cinderella. You got to get over these people's names. They're outrageously bad. I mean, you think Mark, Wellborn's bad. QT said, oh, wait, no, it's a great name. You think Fozzie Bear Wellborn is bad? It's I'm sorry. If you think Big Stinky's bad, I mean, you got QT Cinderella.
There you go.
There you go. You got
They're
QT
down to
Cinderella.
John.
You got Ludwig. You got Vanilla Mace. You have FaZe Banks. I mean, you have some of the worst names ever created. And QT Cinderella, she's now getting in trouble because it's outrageous. It's not even worth going into. The whole point is this whole group is cannibalizing themselves. QT Cinderella said that her dad is sometimes transphobic, but she's not going to stop meeting him for coffee sometimes and trying to change his mind. Well, she got attacked for that. She had to tearfully apologize for saying she wasn't going to electrocute her dad every time he said a transphobic thing. Okay, so she's in big trouble now. But I saw this clip of her also crying. I don't know when this is from, a little bit ago. Over her love. And she added annoying music over this, so I'm sorry. This is added by QT herself. She's talking about my favorite streamer, Jason the Ween. I can't even say his name. Jason the Ween. He's a FaZe Clan member. And she adds very annoying music over this, but this is QT Cinderella. And then we're going to show you why she's crying, why she's so emotional. This is over Jason the Ween being a good friend of hers. And then I'll show you Jason the Ween, and you'll get the whole picture about how these people operate.
Last night, when Jason
That's her
thanked
music. I'm
me,
so sorry. I hate that
it
stupid
touched me
fake
more than
music.
any of you can even imagine. Because watching him work so hard and achieve what he has,
She's kind of
I
joking,
couldn't be more proud.
but she's not.
And his gratitude means the world to me, but seeing him grow into the person that he is now is the real gift. And you've inspired me with your...
I think she's joking, but here's the point. Jason the Ween is a weenie. I had never seen anything like it, Mark. You know the band Ween? This is nothing like that.
Yeah. Oh.
But how would you rate Ween?
Ween, the only songs I've heard from Ween are mostly like silly songs, funny songs, but still catchy. But
Okay, how would Sam Morril review Ween?
honestly, not bad.
There we go. Thank God, yes. I listened to their first album. Not
It only
bad.
took me all night to nail that one.
Yeah, there we go. All
And
right.
I'll celebrate with a shot. I got
Oh,
spots
man.
tonight, but who cares? I've been running that act for. I need to put it to a special, honestly. So come catch me out at the Omaha Funny Bone. I'll be recording 2 shows. I got a Friday show. I got a Saturday show. Come out. Jason Vita will be opening for me. It'll be great. We'll get a slice of pie afterwards.
Slice of pepperoni pie. After. There we go. Whoa, man. And there's Bodega Cat number 6 down the hatch. And get that last remnant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been running that set for 20 years now. I got it nailed down. I got it. I've been running that set since 2001. I got jokes about anthrax that would turn your head around. I got you.
The nice thing that the jokes were before COVID, but now that we're like so past COVID that they work again. They're great.
That's exactly what he's probably saying. He's like, this joke works again. He really could do like 30 years people are going to be pro-vaccine again. He's like, I got the material now. I got vaccine material now. Oh my God, anthrax. Okay. Oh man, that's funny. That's it. See, you have a great morale, man. You gotta harness that drunk energy.
Yeah, I know. I need a couple. When I have to do it on the spot to start the show, it's like, ooh, yikes! Don't open with that. But
I know, but
once
6
you had a
drinks
few
in,
drinks and you
6
hear them a
drinks
couple
in,
times,
you're a monster on the morale mic.
Yeah.
All right. Here's my favorite comedian, Jason the Ween, everybody. And here's what I'm going to show you. Here's how crazy these people are. This guy has he's so annoying. He has 260,000 subs right now, which is, I mean, if you convert that, it's $5 a month. Even if he gets half of that, which is what Twitch pays, that's what? That's 25 times 5. That's 100. 1.25 million divided by half. That's about $700,000 a month, not including ad revenue. All of that's just subs. And if you think this money is going to charity, like you would expect for a sub goal of 260,000, the only charity is the Supreme store. I mean, the only charity this guy's going to is the Balenciaga Fall Collection. I mean, that's the only charity in sight. And I'm just going to skip. I mean, this is what people are subscribing to. I don't know if it's all botted. I don't know what's going on, but skip to any time code. You're like, I cannot believe this is entertaining enough for people to give a single cent to, or even watch past the ads. I mean, ready, go.
Playing 5 minutes anymore?
Pummel party. We're on our 5th game now. Chat's putting W's, Cash App's putting W's in their concerns.
Wait, I think I have Pummel Party too.
Yeah.
I have Pummel Party installed right now. I'm installing
That's Jason the Ween in the top left. I should have showed you him first. Now watch this. We'll go to one that says farming subs. That's my favorite part. Farming subscriptions.
Adrian, they're gonna 10 gifted. Woes wheel. I could do it. Woes wheel.
Thanks for 10 gifted, bruh.
I can do them all. PC will farm the most. Signed PC will do the most. Ooh.
And money coming in every second. Money coming in. Mark, what do you look at this?
I'm only gonna say this because he's Asian, but because he's Asian, it sounds like he's like saying a different language. Like I don't understand what the hell he's talking about.
You're not even being. I don't know why that's okay because he's Asian, but go ahead.
Well, no. I'm not saying it's okay because he's Asian, but it's like the only reason I'm saying this is because he's Asian. That's kind of what I meant.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. Well, I think it's not even that he has a strong accent. It's that he's trying to do black guy voice so hard that it's like become he's just a mess.
No. You got what I'm saying wrong. I'm saying he physically looks Asian. It has nothing to do with a black accent. He physically looks Asian, and the vocal things coming out of his mouth don't sound like English. That's why I'm saying it sounds like.
I see what you're saying.
Is he speaking a different language?
If you tuned into this and didn't even know who he was, you'd be like, "Oh, this must be a Mandarin stream. This must be must be a stream in some lost dialect." I see. Now that's not actually that is not. That's actually anti-racist.
Yeah.
That's woke.
And for some reason, it's all like translated on my screen. Like all the
stuff flying by must be I mean, it's like, how could you even? I can't even read the screen, and I have actually used Twitch. I mean, what is even happening? There's a giant spinning wheel of yellow.
Chill out with that 5. 1K away from 5. Holy shit.
Okay, well, for 5, man. For 5.
Ninja. Almost at Ninja, chat.
What is this blinking arrows and I mean, really, it's gonna give you a heart. It's gonna give you an epileptic fit. So this is what I mean. Twitch is dead. I mean, if you think this is a sustainable business model, maybe it works, but it is disgusting. And this guy's one of those popular. He's like 5th of all times in subs, paid subscriptions. But don't worry, 300K. He's giving away a Model X, bruh. A Model X, bruh. You want the Cybertruck, homie? You just gotta send 5 gifted. So I actually tuned into Jason the Ween last night. I couldn't even find this clip. He was asleep in a car as his friends were singing "Creep" by Radiohead, and then I got a 2.5 minute unskippable ad. Came back. They were listening to Playboi Carti instead. I mean, this content you can't. I mean, how could you not stick around on Twitch TV? Really, some of the worst crap I've ever seen. And then we got Mizkiff. Okay, let's move on to Mizkiff, Mark. Another dumb name, right? Mizkiff.
Yeah.
This guy is an actual psychotic. You're gonna enjoy Mizkiff. Can I find the right Mizkiff clip? I have it here. Well, I'll find it on. It's big now. It's big. It's going big. It's doing big numbers. But it's Mizkiff on. So this guy Mizkif, right? He was a big streamer for a lot of years. Really, really, I never saw the appeal to him. Again, another guy that just sits there and goes, "Thanks for the 5 gifted, man. Yeah, I might do something later. Yeah, thanks to the guy I've gifted. Yeah, maybe we actually get up to that later. Yeah, where's the 5? Actually, I'm done the stream now. That's the kind of guy he is. And Mizgif and Miru, let's see if we can find this clip. Oh no, Mizkif. It's about, you guys know the scandal with Mizkif and Amiro playing Rust together. You guys must know about that. Here it is. So this is from a couple years ago, I guess, and he's dating this guy. He's Mizkif, right, Mark? You're going to see him in a second. He's living in a room full of trash. What are you doing?
Oh, I was just doing an experiment over here. You can't. These don't hold a full shot. If you fill it up like 75%, 80%, then you can get the whole thing in. So now I don't have to drink out of that. But now it's in this.
Oh, good. Yeah. That's just for the future. You're gonna. I don't want you to drink it. I'm not encouraging you. I'm just saying. Do you have one
I
left?
know you shouldn't be encouraging me, but no. This is reuse, reduce, and recycle because I'm, earth conscious. But
you're actually morphing into a furry from the head up. I mean, the head.
Well, I'm overdue for a haircut, so like it's nice with the hair
It's a
and
helmet.
and just kind of
it's all one big brown mass on top of your head. It's one big brown.
Do you know?
No, go ahead.
Huh? No, go what?
Give me a waka waka. One waka waka.
Wait.
He needs the nose.
Yeah. Waka waka.
Now, what if Sam Morril said waka waka?
Hey. And I told that girl, get the hell out of here. Oh, waka waka.
Very good, actually. Very good. That was very good.
Sorry, I had to do a fake punchline. That's what I need to be set up with, like a fake punchline.
That's closer to his act, I think. I've heard that one before. It's always like he got the one up on the chick at the end. Yeah. And this drunk chick came up to me. I told her, get the fuck out of here. Waka waka.
This is New York. Waka waka.
All right. I don't even want to play Mizkif anymore. This guy's a psychotic. You should see this Mizkif, though. He abuses his girlfriend, right? That's what he's really accused of. She accused him of it directly. He should be on this wall behind me. Except he might be. If all these guys combine, one of these guys has more talent in one of their assaulting fingers than Mizkif. He is so boring, and then he assaults people. That's really a double whammy. And he abuses his girlfriend. Apparently, he throws stuff at his girlfriend. Did stuff that she didn't want to do, and then she gets bigger than him. She gets more viewers than him. He starts like storming off, slamming doors in their shared home. He really turns into a psychotic. I mean, you can't get enough of these Twitch people. These Twitch people are, especially LA, these are shameless. And there's nothing wrong with doing video games on Twitch, but these people that sit there and farm attention on Twitch, you really already know they're low. And now it's been proven they're lowest of the low. They're all low. And they've all collabed before. Even the good guys have collabed with the worst guys on earth. That's Twitch. Shut it down, Donald Trump. JD Vance today made a joke about Hasan's collar and the dog. Did you, JD Vance?
Oh, really?
He really did.
Oh my God, JD! If JD Vance is dunking on you, you got to give up.
It's done, Hasan. And you know what he's gonna say? There's a government shutdown, and he's worried about the dog. There's a genocide. Where's the genocide again? And he's worried about the dog.
I thought he was going to say coordinated attack. I like that. I like when they say it's a coordinated attack.
I like when he was coordinated. By who is coordinating the attack? We're not sure. But it is being coordinated behind the scenes.
The leftist woke mob.
Say it with me, everybody. And now, that's the end of that. End of Twitch. It's really, really going downhill. I mean, everybody's a fake and a phony on that site. Speaking of the fakes and the phonies of the world, Flagrant, everybody. Flagrant had Zohran on. Flagrant had the next mayor of New York City.
Honestly, it just a glance, the thumbnail of Zohran and the thumbnail with Akash,
yeah,
very similar.
It is very similar. I think they're interchangeable. Absolutely, they'll do whatever Andrew says. And I am so sorry, Mark, but you're beginning to look Hasidic. Some from the side. You got that long curls on the side and the big hat.
Yeah. Well,
you look kind of Hasidic. I like that look for you.
Thanks.
I'm thinking about converting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's get to Zohran. And you got the look down, too. That's the thing. You got the smirk into the camera. What do you have to say to that?
Not bad. Took me a second. I forgot the word. I completely blanked.
It's killing
What the hell
me
is this callback we were doing the whole time?
Yeah. Here's Zohran, man. Here's Zohran. Because, I was wondering, why does Andrew Schulz love Zohran so much? Why is he such a big fan? Well, it's pretty obvious to me. Zohran has had about 8 different voice changes throughout the years. You want to hear this, Mark?
Yeah, I do. But I love the shirt he's wearing. I kind of want that shirt.
I wore that to bed in 4th grade. I remember that. That was a good time.
It was my smock.
That's a
class.
smock. He's painting the city's future. And here we go. This is a good video because it says, hey, here's in 4 years, here's his 4 voices he's put on when he's in each location of his life. It's pretty interesting.
This is Zohran Mamdani. He's running for mayor of New York. Here's what he normally sounds like.
We gathered tonight in the wealthiest city, in the wealthiest country, in the history of the world.
But in an interview in South Africa, he sounded a little different.
I actually created a playlist for Mira, who also happens to be my mother. Nepotism and hard work goes a long way.
And in
So no wonder. Andrew Schulz loves this character, and he gets crazier.
an interview with the Turkish-American podcast, Mamdani sounded different
Hasan.
again.
I'll be honest with you, Brother Mansoom, is that at this point, not many people are thinking about it.
And here is Zohran during his rapper days.
You know, it would have been here earlier, but a worldwide tour is a worldwide tour.
Worldwide tour is a worldwide tour.
Wait. I know somebody who says that.
Who?
If my fans are there, I will play for them.
I will come to my fans.
Hey, bro. I told you 5 times. If my fans are there, I will go play there. That's what I say. Yes.
Yes. If my fans are in North Korea, I go. And I change my voice.
Right, Alex, with 2 X's.
Right, Alex Media? Here he goes. He's doing all the voices tonight, and and people are gonna tell you, "Hey, that's code switching, bro." And he's just trying to fit in because it's hard being Zohran. If you act like that, then what is Andrew Schulz's complaint? What is Andrew Schulz's excuse? I gotta make the same video about Andrew Schulz. Here's what he normally sounds like. That's an interesting thought, Louis C.K. Here's what he sounds like when he's talking to Kevin Hart. Bro, they just dapped you up, bro. Hit you on the side of the head, bro. What? Here's what he's talking when he talks to Drewski. Bro, they got sketchy. You white in the sketch, bro? How you get away with that? Like tell me, because I'm thinking of changing my skin color too. Hey, bro.
And you could do that twofold. You could be like, oh, this is how he's talking about Trump positively, and he's talking in that voice, and then negatively, he's talking in a different voice.
Talking in a different voice.
You can do it 2 layers, dude. This would be good.
He might as well start saying, that wasn't even me. That wasn't my voice or my opinion. So how could that be me?
It's AI, bro. It's all
AI,
bots, yo.
Yo, the boss on my ass tonight. What the heck? These bots dressing up like Fozzie the Bear, bro. Like they get advanced, bro. They scheming. So I kind of have a good comparison because here's a clip of Andrew Schulz talking to Hasan.
think that you're
Hasan
talking about
Piker
the
of politics, Zohran. And let's just skip to where it really comes out, because this is Schulz serious. This is Schulz intellectual. This is Schulz worried about the future of his city, bruh. Like, if housing ain't affordable for everyone, how they gonna afford to come to my show at Madison Square Garden, yo? They need that extra paper for concession stands, because I get a cut of that. Yeah, Mark, hold that pose. I mean, you could say anything to Mark right now. Like, Mark, I heard the allegations about you, bruh. Like, you in big trouble, man. Oh, damn. He's got his force field up. He's got his force field up. You can't penetrate that. Mark, you got 25 to life on your head, man. The lawyer's saying it's over for you. Recess, Your Honor. He's going to be let go. My client is frozen in peace.
Yes.
Well, here's a great clip of the dichotomy of Andrew Schulz, how he can do it all. This is very, very great. And I don't know. I heard people were saying nasty things in chat. If they're saying nasty things in chat, racist things, please leave that alone. Thank you. I don't want to have to go get my band hammer out. Let's watch Zohran. Here's Schulz. Just listen to how Schulz talks and what he's talking about. And then we're going to show you another clip.
Of each other and next to each other, and there's different considerations that we have to make. Okay, that the HTPSA.
HSTPA.
Yes.
My boy about to say HSBC.
Bro, I almost said it.
World's local bank.
Yeah.
Already, I'm going to puke. Zohran going, my boy about to say HSBC. Yo, motherfucker, you confusing that with a big bank, bruh. Like, yo. I ain't scared of you, motherfuckers, Andrew Schulz. My boy. My boy. You guys are boys now? All right. It's official.
HSBC.
Bro, HTPSA.
HSTPA.
Yes.
My boy about to say HSBC.
Bro, I almost said it.
World's local bank.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm on the airport just walking through the. They always got the ads.
Yeah. So like, some people would say, and I think you just mentioned it, that like this was a progressive policy that had really good ideas. Like, how do we protect these people that are in these
there's Schulz last week. Here's Schulz 4 months ago. See what he was up to. He's talking very seriously about policy here and different acronyms for different policies he wants to enact. Let's see what he was doing 4 months ago.
Lefty, she could just take off the belt, right? Hey, this is fantastic.
There we go. I actually just had an excuse to play that clip. Actually, it had nothing to do with anything. But hey, yo. So 3 months ago, he's ripping off Alex Media's the white guy, the friend of Alex Media, the white friend of Alex Media, his new name. Him ripping off his belt. And now he's talking about the HTTP laws. The HTTP : laws, man. We got to get this country on track.
Lefty, she could just
hit the AO, Mark. Hit the AO.
The belt, right? Hey, this is fantastic.
This is crazy. I didn't know I was signing up for homoerotic play when I signed up for flagrant. This is, hey, yo. All right. Let's just show a couple clips of Zohran. You know, it's not even Zohran. It is Schulz that bothers me more than Zohran, but we know that they're both big time. I want to call them phonies. Again, vote for whoever you want. I mean, maybe he'll make New York City a beacon on a hill, man, but for God's sakes, choose a voice and stick to it. I mean, I don't care which one.
It's like a comedy act. You got to find your voice and stick to it.
Find your voice. Yeah, 20 years of broadcasting, choosing black, white, Latino. Now, choose one. And Akash, you're fully chosen, man, because he's fully going the best of Cedric the Entertainer on us. I mean, he really has gone full Kings of Comedy tour. I think I did that last week anyway. I ain't scared of you, Mark Maron. Come to my house, bro. I'll beat the shit out of you. I mean, it's like, you're Akash, bro. You're Akash. Yeah. Your name's Akash. You are Akash. Your job is to get slapped and slap Andrew Schulz in the knee in that order. Don't worry about anything
How
else
do we-
about beating people up.
How do we reach out to Mark Maron where he can respond to all these guys' criticisms just on our show? Because he's done podcasting now. I think his podcast is over.
We need to get him alone. Well, yeah, on this show.
Yeah. Oh my
We do.
God.
We
That'd
do
be
because he should. I am surprised Maron hasn't said anything. I mean, maybe these guys are too low for him in his opinion, but
probably
they're saying horrible things. And Joe Rogan has said horrible things about you. He said the worst things about you. He said much worse things about you than you said about him, and you've said nothing, Mark Maron. Please, after tonight, we don't always dress this stupid. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
At least one of us. Okay, let's watch the rest. Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
You're not good.
What's
right
on
now.
my head, yo?
Yo. Why that hat on my
Looking like a
head,
damn-
yo? Who put that there,
Looking
yo?
like a damn furry.
I'm looking like a damn furry from the 1930s.
The
most
other
expensive
guy,
city
to
in
me, is
America.
just
Dude,
saying it's the same, and you're saying it could get better.
It's a privilege to maintain the status quo. You know what I mean? Like, if
Oh.
like we're privileged. Like, it's very nice to know
man
that
sound
we're
like
going
a
to be
socialist
okay.
out here. I see
Listen,
you.
no, listen. Delete this.
I say you're bro centralizing
No,
the means
no,
of
no.
production and shit. Ah, shit. You a socialist now, bro. That me up. I mean, these two could. Oh, Mark had to do another shot, another syringe for that one. Jesus, that was so gross. This
Well,
was
did you hear the squirt? I wanted to get the Morel.
The Morel
effect
squirt.
of it.
I didn't hear the Morel
Yeah.
squirt this time.
Oh, you didn't hear it?
No, we'll enhance that audio later.
Yeah. Okay.
Maintain this.
Most people want to remove squelching noises from their show. We want to add them. More squelching,
Yes.
more squishing.
More squelching, more ads,
And-
more date reads. We like it all.
By the way, we've been on the air for 3 hours and 20 minutes. Where are my cookies? I mean, I asked at the beginning of the show.
3 fucking hours.
No cookie. I mean, how's a man supposed to live? All right. One more time for that. Listen to how smug Andrew Schulz delivers this line that he knows, he practiced, he knows will hit. And look at his little face.
The
Most
other
expensive
guy,
city
to
in
me, is
America.
just
Dude,
saying it's the same, and you're saying it could get better.
It's a privilege to maintain the status quo.
He couldn't even say it without laughing. He is such a phony. It's a privilege to maintain the status quo. Anybody want to go on the Alexander yacht and play padel? I mean, you're the 1% of the 1%. You would be sick. Look at that face.
You know what I mean? Like, if it,
You know what I mean?
like we're privileged, like it's very nice.
Like, I think I said something deep, but I'm going to act like I'm just chilling.
Yo, like I say stuff deep and then I play it off like nonchalant, bro.
I'm
This
not
is how it
with
works.
that. I'm reading Sun Tzu nonchalantly. All right. Well, a couple more clips from this one. I've been saying I've been socialist though for years, man. I took the money from the Saudi Arabian government and I redistributed it to my bank account, yo. Like it just makes sense. That make dollar and cents. yeah. Okay.
We go from paper to coins, yeah, bro.
Yo, they pay me in rupees over. They pay me in jewels over there, man. I came back with a damn treasure chest on my back, yo. What's the hell? Yo, they gave me a lamp. Now I got 3 wishes, bruh. What? Oh my god. Okay.
And one more, and one of those wishes is for Zohran in New York City.
Zohran
bruh.
2026.
Exactly.
And the second wish, but don't raise my taxes, bro. I'm good. I'm good on that. All right. Well, less Schulz, more hearing from him. Here we go. We got my boy. We did it all. I forget what this clip is.
That's just what I think the city should do. I think the private sector should be doing an
This
immense
might be just
amount
Schulz
of
going
additional-
full
But they're
intellectual.
going to need incentive structures as well, right? Like there was that program. I'm forgetting what it was. Was it? And
421A, then 485A.
I think that you're talking about the HTPSA.
Oh, I mean, this again. How many weeks ago was he pulling off Mark Gagnon's pants and telling Alex Media, like, bro, you should do slave jokes in Saudi Arabia, yo. Like, they gonna hit big. They gonna hit large. They're gonna die when they hear that. Because they got slaves so they can relate to your slave humor. I mean, they can relate. But it's all about relating to your audience, my fans. Do the fans thing, Mark. You're good at that. My fans. I go to my fans.
Yo, man. I was doing it
in the accent.
solid
Yeah,
accent.
that killed me. One more time.
Oh, jeez.
I hate to
Now
make a
gotta-
joke.
no.
But don't forget it. I should have even asked for that.
You can't put Mark Morrell on the spot.
No. He got to be riffing from the heart. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, it's gotta come straight from. I see. I'm still in this like talkie show. I'm not the. Yeah. See, that's not. It doesn't feel natural.
It doesn't flow, bro.
It doesn't flow, bro.
There's another
Politicians
clip that'll make you puke.
don't get to decide the scale of the crisis they're facing. They get to decide how they want to respond to it.
Facts.
And so this is an ambitious
Fox. He dropped a quick Fox.
scale of the crisis they're facing. Politicians don't get to decide the scale of the crisis they're facing. They get to decide how they want to respond to it.
Facts.
Facts. We're going to throw all non-believers in jail. Facts. Good idea. Totally. I mean, he'll say anything to anybody. Woo, that got me riled up. Well, there's Zohran, the future mayor. I mean, almost assured. Facts. Assured to be mayor, and he's putting Andrew Schulz in charge of chilling, yo. Busting it with the boys, yo.
Straight up.
Are the bussing with the boys guy? One guy's completely bald now. Are they ever going to become bussing with men? I mean, or when are they going to become? That sounds a little gay. But they got to start bussing with men because and no apostrophe and no boys, right, Mark? Bussing with the boys. One guy's completely bald now.
Really?
He wears a hat, but he's bald. So, you know, same thing with the boys cast with Danny Polinichanak and Ryan Long. They do the same thing. They're like, hey, boys, we just got our colonoscopies. I got a real problem with the boys.
I have a real problem with Barstool, and I sent you the thing about these two Barstool guys going at it, and they got in like a real big conniption.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I was like, I hope Barstool gets in the middle of all this like NBA scandal, sports betting stuff. I would love to see the downfall of that.
Yeah, let's watch that clip because I couldn't even wrap my head around that clip.
But like the thing I saw this clip because it was trending on Twitter, and then you have to watch one clip and then you're like, all right, this doesn't make any sense out of context. And you watch the next one and you're like, all right, he's getting a little bit more angry to get to that point. Right. And then the clip before that, it's like it's just some like giveaway for money, free money you can bet.
So we go through
like
the quote tweets and we can find this. Because I have the original one.
I mean, you don't have to do this.
No,
it's
this
just,
is good. This is just to show you how Barstool operates, Barstool Sports. And I believe this is the guy. So I want to go through the quote tweets for this, Mark. Not watch this one first. Because this is like a crazy
This is the big finale.
All right, let's watch this.
Of it.
So so it was over like a bet that they wanted to make but didn't make. Something like that.
So no, this is like this guy, the guy in the seat right now, the chair, I guess broke his phone over frustration that he didn't win this like free giveaway.
Right. And there's a video of him smashing his phone. Let's watch that too.
Yeah, let's just start with that, I guess.
He slammed his phone. I believe this is the guy.
Yes.
Okay, so they had a DraftKings bonus bet 10K wheel spin. Already, I wish I was dead having read that.
Yes, but the whole reason I clicked on this and found this is because the guy who smashes the phone, his name is Phil Mickelson, which is, if you don't know, a famous golfer. And I was like, oh God, please save me. I don't want Phil to be working for Barstool. Thank God he wasn't. It's just some other doofus.
Oh God, it's Barstool Phil Mickelson. What a name! I don't know if that's real or not, but that's crazy. And I believe that's the guy. We'll show him next. But here's the wheel spin. This is the lowest American culture has ever fallen. I'm gonna be honest. This right here, this style of content, gambling wheel spins for a bunch of guys working for Dave Portnoy to make an extra $10K in prop bets.
because we've gone so
Yeah.
up and down that it would be awesome
That'd be awesome.
if it was.
Danny.
It'd be
And it's a
great,
virtual wheel. They couldn't even
Friday
splurge
send-off
for a real wheel.
vibes.
This is so awful.
Oh!
Oh,
no!
All right, so that happens. The Phil doesn't win, so then he freaks out, right? Here we go. That's the Phil
So
guy
you're-
sitting down.
Yeah.
This is that I'm getting like heartburn from this. Oh my god. That is classic DraftKings bonus bets rage. I mean, I've seen that I've seen that all the time in my home growing up. Dad would lose the wheel spin on Bovada Pick'em. Smash. So then they get in a whole argument about it.
It's my problem. I'm asking you to help me.
I understand.
But you said you would.
So quit being an asshole to us and disrespecting us. So shut.
So this, I believe, is the guy. This guy, as what I remember. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. This guy who threw his phone is a virgin. He's never had intercourse with a woman or man. And Bonnie Blue offered to have sex with him, and he said no. That was on an episode of Only Stands.
Oh,
Yes.
now I kind of remember this guy. Yeah, but I don't. I didn't remember that. I watched that. I watched this whole thing without knowing that. Yeah,
Bonnie Blue comes in. Oh, no, this guy comes in while Bonnie Blue is talking to the Glennie Balls. And then he's like, would you do anything with her? And the guy's like, I don't know. And she's like, come on, we hit the loo real quick. I'll do it all. You know, she's a psychotic. I wouldn't do it either with Bonnie Blue. But he said no, and that really hurt. It actually hurt her feelings that, you know, that would have been, I understand that would have been her 10 billionth sex. I call it sex. And she would have done that. But she actually, she got turned down by this guy who's now smashing his phone up for DraftKings. So a DraftKings wheel spin's more valuable than making love to a beautiful, beautiful plastic woman. Okay.
the fuck up.
What you do is crazy.
I don't fucking
You know what? Hand up. Time out.
Like Jesus Christ.
Time out. Need to breathe.
I don't think I could last one day working in this office without actually like stabbing someone with a pen. That's not a threat, but it's a fact of my personality.
See, I have mixed opinions because I feel like it'd be the easiest job in the world because half of these guys are all degenerate alcoholics, and I feel like I could work circles around these guys.
As Mark just took
but
a
at the same-
sick shot of Bodega Cat out of
No,
syringe.
I haven't. I just
Syringe.
opened it.
No, but, but pretty funny. I'm with you. They don't seem high achieving, but maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, they built an empire.
Yeah, but it's Barstool. Yeah. Anyways, Luke, the common caller on our show, he had the funniest line I thought about this whole thing. But let's play the whole thing.
Let's play this part because this is where he starts fighting with another guy. I mean, yeah, Degenerate doesn't even get to the bottom of this. It's like really like you guys are going mentally ill over unders on the Steelers game. Like, get a life. Get a life.
Instead of helping out.
I don't care they get paid to make content where Dave Portnoy laughs at you later on his show.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. I know where your values are. I'll never help you out ever again. Thank you.
I didn't know he was helping you out.
Who do you think he was calling to get fucking pizza?
I didn't know he was on the phone.
I told you he was on the fucking phone.
I didn't know who he was talking to.
This guy is literally 1 foot wide. I've never seen a thinner body. I mean, this guy's arguing with Flat Stanley right now. This is not a full human being. I like this guy, but
you're so skinny you have to put your feet outwards just for stance purposes.
Pigeon, you got to pigeon it.
Yeah.
And you can see this guy going for breadcrumbs on the ground with it, just bending over, picking up some breadcrumbs. I mean, it wouldn't take much.
Yeah,
you could fold him in half and put him under Mark Norman's couch.
Have some respect instead of just talking over people when they're trying to do something.
You only care because it affected
You
you.
only care because it affected you. Yeah, that's exactly why I care.
But if you was talking to somebody else, you wouldn't give a shit.
No, I have some respect when someone's on the phone.
No, you don't have respect for anything. All you care about is your phone. And don't get mad at me, you threw it. Oh, that would have been bad.
Oh, he flinched big time. To be fair, that
he
phone
threw a
probably
phone
would
at
have.
him.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that phone probably would have put a hole through this guy. I mean, really.
Yeah.
That would have been
What would I do? Break it even more?
No, well, God, other things may be broken. Or maybe not. I don't know, I'm pretty skinny, but I would have tried. Why are you so mad?
Yeah, bro.
It's a
Why are you so mad? You have 50 free graphic T-shirts on your desk. That's worth at least one phone.
Yeah.
What the hell? These people are really the worst. I can't believe this.
phone.
That's
Get a
the
new
dumb.
one.
That's the dumb.
Just get a new phone. It's fixable.
Oh, then help me make an appointment.
Just go to the Apple store and go do it. There's one right in Grand Central, man.
Let's call Bonnie Blue. Get this guy some relief. I mean, he needs a little tension relief. This is terrible.
I know.
Take it over on the offer.
Somebody needs to jerk this guy off.
Yeah. Oi, me next. Me.
Hey.
You be my 10,000th weird-looking loner that I've banged. What a pleasant treat.
Oh, and you got the Barstool clout. Thank you.
Oh, perfect. Are you telling me I could be on a podcast that gets 400 views? Oh. You want my clothes on or off? Would you like me to just tear them? Bonnie Blue.
It's not a big deal.
I'm trying to make an appointment to get.
Just go walk over there now and do it.
You know what? Go fuck yourself.
Oh my God. I didn't see this.
Let's go.
Instead of repeating yourself over and over
Go
and over
to the
again,
store and get your
how about
phone
you start
fixed.
Oh, I can't even watch this. This is like,
I mean,
these
I
people
know.
are adults. I'd like some more weird virgins to have sex with. Please, master, can I have some more? Now, Mark, what did Luke say about this? What was his big line?
His big line, I feel bad for stealing it, but it's so funny. He just said, if someone came in and shot up the Barstool office, I'd award them the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
Wow, yeah, that's poetic. It's poetic.
Hopefully I didn't butcher that, but it was that
That's
funny.
poetic. I appreciate that. Not a threat, Barstool. We don't want your wheel spins.
No.
Okay, you guys just chill. Beta on beta violence is right. Wow. Barstool. Out of control. I mean, really the worst that this country has to offer.
I nailed that. People think I've been drinking. I looked at the DM that he sent us. I nailed it.
Nice work.
Thank you.
You got that act memorized. You got that act so down.
Yep.
Type
I love
5.
stealing people's funny lines.
Type 5. Oh, man. Hey, we're about to end this show. I've had a great time tonight. Really, really fantastic. And the Barstool was just a great way to end it. Let's say goodnight to Mark. Mark, what was your final number of syringes and drinks and what the hell happened?
So I had 6 lined up, then I took an extra one, and this will be 7. And this doesn't go towards the number, of course. But I just like to, hold on, let me put it on my nose for this.
Definitely.
I just like to know that I can. Because, this protest could end whenever. And I just like to know that I can do whatever number is the next number. So, I like to prep myself. Because I like to be prepared.
Well, I knows you can.
Waka waka.
Waka waka.
Hold
Folks.
on, let me get this
God.
gain up.
I thought you were choking.
No.
Yeah, I don't know what. Oh. Not a peep, Mark. We didn't hear any of that, but that was a great attempt. Great attempt. And number 7, Marcus Josh Denny Wise instead of Pennywise. Okay. I don't even know why. It just rhymed with Josh Denny, I guess. Very funny. I had twice as much as Mark, and I'm going to go skate. Take that, Mark. Well,
Skate on ice or?
Yeah, you're on thin ice.
Oh, yeah.
Ice capades. Tires.
Ice, get out of this country.
Ice, let's get rid of you. All right. Well, this was a fantastic Queef Halloween show. I had an absolutely great time. Mark, you did it again. One of your best costumes. You look great. I actually want you to wear this next show.
I think, well, Tom, you were so against this. I kept pushing. I
hated
kept
this
pushing.
idea. Yeah, I hated this idea.
And there was no bird costume to be found. And you just kept, I was like, hey, this Fozzie Bear costume's coming along nicely. And you just go, is the bird shirt coming in?
Yeah, I know. That's actually really true. I wanted, it only made sense to me. Maybe I'm too stuck up, but I go, well, if I'm Ernie, then Mark has to be Bert. And he goes, this Fozzie Bear thing's really coming along. It's humming along. And I go, just do the Bert. But the Bert never arrived, and we got gold out of it. I mean, I'll say I'm wrong, Mark. Fozzie was great.
This is what happens when you put your own elbow grease. Oh shit! This is what happens when you put your own elbow grease into your own costume.
Yeah, you're so right. It looks amazing. Again, wear that next week. You're going to be part of the furry community. I love it.
And here's the kicker. You know how Fozzie Bear takes his hat off and it's supposed to look like a bald spot?
Yeah.
Yeah, well look at this. When I take mine off, I got head galore. Look at this thing. This is terrible.
Wow.
All right.
Well, that's a good look for you. Oh, wait, actually the ears are attached. I didn't even. Oh, so you glued them.
Yeah. So this was a like a headband, and I had to cut them in half with shears.
I think it's sneers.
All right, the 7-1's hitting me now, but we might be drunk, folks.
We might be drunk. Gay, more like gay IY. Okay.
Yeah. Then I super glued with the same super glue I put your mug back together with, and then
Didn't need to know that detail, but I really appreciate it. Did you know that was the same glue that he used to do something?
People don't even know about the mug. This guy broke a mug when he was here, and he was so embarrassed. He didn't ever share it on stream. But yeah, sorry.
I thought I mentioned it, but yeah, I did break a mug. I bought a mug from Austin, Texas. Maybe I told this story. Brought a mug.
No,
we bought it. I think I did. We brought it back. I need 8 syringes, then I'll make sense, right?
Yeah.
I got a mug. I was gonna give it to my beautiful, beautiful wife, May. She's the best. And I got the mug. I got a T-shirt, and then we got back to Mark's place. I tossed the shirt and then the mug, and I go, It was like a 2-foot drop, shattered in its own little case. Mark nicely glued it back together, but he thought he would keep it, but I took it back.
No. You're missing a lot of that story.
I think I'm leaving it. Okay, go ahead.
So I dropped you off at the airport. You had already broken the mug. I dropped you off at the airport. I'm thinking that's done with Tom's weekend. Boom, done. I was like, all right, on my way back, I'll get some super glue. I'll super glue that thing together because it was the only thing in my trash can. So I picked up all the pieces out of the trash can. I super glued it all together. And then I get a call that all your flights were canceled pretty much. And you were asking to come back to the apartment. I was like, oh, yeah, okay. And then you come back and I already have the mug super glued
He already had reassembled the mug for his own sick purposes.
Because, I thought it'd be a funny gag the next show to be like, hey, look at the souvenir that Tom left me.
Right. That would be funny. Well,
never
happened. I took the mug back with me. And that's all, folks.
You know what I say about that gag, Tom?
What's that?
Not bad.
Not bad. Oh, there we go. Not bad. That's how I would describe this show. Not bad. Not bad at all. Thank you, everybody, for watching our Halloween episode of We Might Be Drunk / After Night. Good night to Mark. Mark, get some good rest, okay? Gonna be seven shots next week. All right, there he goes. Mark out of here. I don't know how he does it. If I did 7 shots in this show, they'd be clipping it. It would be like disaster on live. Disaster. Streamer explodes. Streamer. I'd probably just die if I didn't have it. But I could smoke the Zaha with the best of them, I tell you. I want to say thank you so much for watching. Not bad at all. To all you people, if you weren't being a problem in the chat, I salute you. It looked pretty good to me, so thank you so much for watching. After tonight, we'll be back with a We Might Be Drunk themed show next week, next Wednesday, and there's videos coming out about this show. So enjoy yourselves. Please have a great rest of your night and a great rest of your week, and we'll get out of here with some music. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you so much. Plenty to come on After Tonight. Good night.